should have went to audio settings. Oh, I think this computer is a little slow too. I think. You should have went to audio settings. I think this computer is a little slow too.
Well, who do we think is going to be first? Well, who do we think is going to be? AZ is first, followed by Wayne B. Okay. Anyway, AZ, what do you think, Paul? What do I think? You're talking about the Mini 3. I like the way it handles 100%. And it's a great flying drone. But it doesn't match the quality of the Nano camera. Not a bad camera, just not stellar camera. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wayne B, of course, too. Yeah, that's my observation so far is that the camera is good. It's as good, if not the same as the Mavic 3, the Air 2S, the Mavic 2 Pro, the Mavic 2. I mean, they're all in the same category. But one thing about the Nano is pretty much the same way. But I think the Mavic 3 is a little quieter than the Nano Plus, just a little bit. But that's just me listening to one, listening to the other. Did you get out and fly yours today, AZ? Hey, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so what did you fly AZ or no? Hey, Marshall, how you doing? Kelly Taylor, hey. all the way from Australia, Kelly. Well, Wayne, you got to be confident with being able to do what you can do. Yes, I am blessed to be right on the Great Lakes here, one of the busiest stretches of the Great Lakes as far as ship traffic. But doesn't mean that there aren't other things for you to fly. Oh, AZ, Marshall says it's not hot right there in Arizona. It's only 110 degrees. Paul, you're on mute, you know, right?
Oh, I was having a problem trying to log in with the computer. The Zoom would come up and then it froze.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm on my iPad for a minute. I'm going to try and do something different here. Okay.
Oh, he says, he didn't say it's not hot. He said it's too hot here in Arizona. It's
Too hot in Arizona.
It's
Okay.
110 degrees there.
Sounds about right.
JDS is here. Wayne B.
Cool.
Yeah, I went out and mowed the lawn and
Yeah, I mowed the lawn. I mowed the lawn and cut weed whacked and everything else.
came in and took 3 Tylenol. Ugh. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, I think, Paul, aren't we? Tomorrow and Sunday?
Yep, yeah, I'm supposed to, yeah.
So that's why I mowed. Mike Rennick, Mike put up another video.
So easy. I put the new Bowden tube on. Some new couplings. And
Oh, Mike got some flying in. Good times.
and I put a new nozzle on the bed, so I can try it out and see how it works.
I hope you're talking to Sarah, Justin, because we can't hear you.
Yeah. So who's on the other one? Oh, just Justin. Okay, hang on.
Justin, yep.
I'm trying to do something here and I just.
Is that
Chris
better?
Wedgeworth, welcome.
Is that better?
Little bit,
How about now?
yeah.
That's better.
Yes. Mike, your video, it just cracks me up. Your dog sits there in the passenger seat. It looks just like a person sitting there looking out the window, popping around. Just sits right there.
What you think about this?
Burrito pop.
It's a burrito hole. It moves up like a chapstick. You put it in there and then you twist the bottom and it goes up like chapstick.
Wow. It make you wonder though if you get that Chipotle one in there that might not fit.
No, I was watching. I actually ran across a guy that was reviewing one earlier, and they're like this big around,
Yeah.
huge. It'd be big enough. I was just laughing when I saw that review on that. I was like, "Oh my
Well, you can eat all day because the top screws back down on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's microwavable, I'll bet. So you
Well-
could eat a little bit, put it in the refrigerator, then take it out and warm it up again. And
I was gonna get it as a joke, but I'm not paying $40 for that.
oh, that seems a little steep to me.
I was like, I thought it was funny though. I figured I'd share it with everybody. Did I win, Paul?
Win what?
Oh, because you were talking about some giveaway this morning. Now everybody keeps thinking you're giving something away.
No, I'm not giving anything away.
Was that Stella and Ron you were talking about, right?
Stella is giving away,
Yeah, Stella.
having a giveaway. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Not sure. Couldn't tell you. Oh my God, nothing wants to.
no, that ain't working. I'm putting too
Oh,
many.
you got 3 of you up there.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Okay. Oh,
AZ, I don't have an issue of getting stuff off the bed. It's just I can't get nothing to stick to it.
Night train's here.
Mike, do you have any suggestions on how to get this PLA to stick to a glass bed? Because nothing seems to want to stick. So, not real sure. I'm gonna have to play around with it, I guess.
Paul's playing with a new computer.
I don't know why that other one's on there because I killed it.
Well, I can kill it. You want me to kill it?
Yeah, if you can.
Hairspray. Okay. Lower the nozzle
As
a
soon
little bit.
I put up Zoom, it comes up there with the videos and everything else. It says you're on YouTube. Click yes to accept it. Then it freezes right there. That's
Wow.
where I'm getting hung up. I don't know what's going on.
I will try what AZ and Mike and both Mike.
I'm gonna try and do the pop-up first.
What's up, Filipina?
Filipina.
Yeah, I tried the glue stick thing, AZ. It's not working. Not close enough to the bed, mostly. Okay. I mean, that seems to be what AZ was saying too. You guys are kind of on the same page, so I'll take all your suggestions. I'll work on it in a little bit.
So Filipina, were you able to go out and fly today? I know the weather's been kind of iffy.
Okay, I got the chat. Okay.
Okay. Well, like I said, Mike and AZ seem to be on the same page, so I'll take, like I said, I'll take all your guys' suggestions. I've got it pretty much figured out from what you guys said. Try some hairspray and lower it a little bit more.
Oh, Kelly's in the house.
Kelly says if hers doesn't want to stick, she sprays it with alcohol, let it dry naturally, then try again, and normally it works. And she also, if that, lower the nozzle just a tad, make sure the bed is level.
Yeah, it's the same thing AZ and Mike both just said. No, AZ, it's the glass bed, not the magnetic one. I was trying out the glass one.
So what we're gonna do it there. Oh. You're still there. I'll break back. I
Okay,
just go to my settings. I can here. Okay. Okay, Bluetooth is on. Connect.
What's up, Robert? What's up, Filipina? Chris Wedgeworth, how's it going?
Okay, can you guys hear me okay?
yep,
Okay. I switched over to my iPad until I figure what's wrong with this thing here, because every time I get to go on, the Zoom, it says, okay, you're being live streamed, accept it. I go, yeah, and then it freezes. So I don't know what's going on. So you just
How old is that computer?
wow, this is a touch screen that's here. It's something she had, and there's hardly never been used, hardly.
Well, because that's what I'm saying is Zoom has a bad thing about maxing out CPUs, so it may
yeah, I
be-
guess it's raining down there at the Teeny Martini Bar.
Mm.
that seems to be what sounds like it's doing is because it's freezing as soon as you go live. which
Oh
means-
my God. Look at the
Sidewalks
flood.
even flooded, yep.
Wow. How much rain you getting down there?
Holy crap.
Huh?
I ain't getting any
Whoa.
rain like that.
Look,
Not
you
even
got a
raining.
box floating out here.
That's because the wherever the drains are, they're probably clogged up.
Clogged up. I mean, it's almost up to the step-up board on the side of that pickup truck.
Holy mackerel. Wow. Quite, it's up. Look at the tires on the truck. It's right up to the rim.
Yep.
That's got to be what, 4 or 5 inches?
There they
Yep.
go, trudging through.
Yeah, they're ruining their shoes. That's for sure.
You know, it'd be a neat trick. Somebody go kayaking by there.
Yeah. Some cruising down the sidewalk in a kayak.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be up on their deck here shortly.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's the
well,
thing
you
is,
can, you can see some bricks there right by the steps, right?
that's the thing too, is it's probably one stupid drain somewhere on that street, and if you unplugged it, it'd probably be gone within minutes.
Well, look at the water on that truck that just went down the street. It was, look at the water, right? The vehicle's going the other way. It was really flooded over there. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Lot of water coming up.
when I first looked at it, let me go back just a few minutes. It was really coming down. There's a few minutes ago. Look at it coming down there.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Take a bath in the rain, Robert says.
That's like 15 minutes ago. Look at it come down.
That's how I cleaned my truck off the other day. Pulled in, it was raining, right? So I pulled into the car wash, threw a bunch of Dawn dish soap on top of my truck, used their brush to brush it down, and then I just drove it in the rain, washed it off. It was all dirty and nasty from going through a construction site.
You can see now this is just before it started flooding. See the water creeping? Look
Well,
at,
look at the water coming out the thing there. Yeah.
look at it floating down.
Yeah, it's probably it's probably a plug drainage somewhere.
That's a downpour.
And that's the thing, is a lot of times the cities, they have that same problem in all the different areas, but they don't send anybody out there to clean the drains out during these storms.
Look at there, Paul. The water's actually up over top of the rims of that truck there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have
Wow.
you seen the guy that's famous on YouTube for clearing drains out? That's all he does.
No.
He just goes to areas like this where it's known flooding and he just goes and clears the drains and then does YouTube
Yep.
videos about it. People love it.
Get up there. Fine.
I'll sit and watch him for hours just unplugging drains.
Boy, that rain is coming right down off of that canopy. Whoa.
Yeah.
What is this, AZ? Let me see.
Oh yeah, look how high it is now on the wheel of that
Ooh.
truck.
Yeah.
I like that, AZ. That is nice. Did you see, Paul? AZ put a link to your holder for your Mini 3 in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
Here. Here.
Hey, look at the rims on that truck, man. It's almost up to the center cap.
Really what, Chris? What are you asking me? Are you asking me about the guy that does the drains? I'll send it to you tomorrow, Rob, or sending Robert's out to him tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, AZ, you might want to charge Robert double. It's going to be expensive shipping to Arizona.
Get up there.
Yeah, that's all his whole channel is, Chris. It's just him unplugging drains. That's it. I think he's got a few 100,000 subscribers. But it's just like the guys that mow the lawns. People just like watching the satisfaction of something getting fixed, I guess. I mean, I got to admit, I've watched a few of his videos. I was only kidding, Robert. I figured you weren't charging Maisie. I was just kidding around.
Oh, it's starting to rain harder again there. I'm back a little
Oh.
ways. I'm gonna advance it. That's 13 minutes ago. Let me advance it right now.
Oh yeah, it's starting to go down now.
Starting to go down.
Because whatever drain it's going to is probably slowly letting water in. It was probably plugged up with trash and everything else, leaves and all that. Well, they came out just in time. Like, what is she blocking the rain run with a napkin? I mean, come on, seriously? That's not doing anything to keep the water off you.
No, that guy's barefooted. She's barefooted on a public street. I don't know if that's so safe, but
What grosses me out is when people go into public bathrooms with no shoes on.
Stay. Oop, forgot microphones on.
I used to see people coming to Walmart sometimes without shoes on and they'd walk right into the bathroom. Ugh.
like the wind's picking up a little bit, gusty.
What's up, Dre? Dre just popped in the chat.
Hey, Dre.
You know, you get Dre to pop in to the panel.
How's that?
I don't think Dre really flies drones. I'm just saying.
Dre, you don't listen to him. We all know better.
Just saying, if he did, he'd come in and defend himself. I love Dre. He's a good guy. Oh, Thomas is in trouble, I think. Sarah's out there yelling at him. I don't think so.
Filipina, that's recovery drone. His name is Dre.
I don't think he flies any, Chris. I'm just saying. Uh,
Chris is laughing.
Oh, JDS, did you see the taco holder or the burrito holder I showed a minute ago? That was pretty funny. Oh, I can make you some tacos now. Guess what we're having for dinner?
What are you having for dinner?
Sarah's making quesadillas.
Quesadillas. Burritos for lunch, quesadillas for dinner.
Burritos for dinner last night. Everything's been with tortillas a lot since yesterday.
Oh, there's Vader.
The Dre finally answered me. Just said LOL. Oh, no. Here, I'll show it to you guys again. Hold on. I saw a guy doing a review on it earlier, and I started laughing when I saw it. I thought it was hilarious. Let's see here. Oh, this fucking computer is annoying me with this freezing crap. All right, so this is it right here. Get off the picture. And it's pretty big too. It's like it's big around. So it could put a pretty fat burrito in there. You can get it all in different colors.
That's funny. 40
Mike
bucks
said-
though.
Well, Mike said to print one. I don't know if there's actual file for that or because I don't really know how to design my own stuff yet. I haven't gotten that far into it. Did you want the leg extensions for your drone when AZ asked you, or you decided you didn't want those?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Holy crap.
All right, I gotta go. All right.
Why you Hey, Dre,
What I tell you?
What's going on?
just ignore Justin.
Okay, there we go. I got, thank
Oh man, Robert, that sucks. I just hate mine because it keeps freezing every time I go to share a screen or something. And I guess
yeah, that'll work.
that's what I'm saying, JDS.
Oh boy.
Burritos on the go.
What's going on today besides see rain on the martini bar?
Oh, man. So like a flood down there. Not much. We just, Paul and I have been getting our chores done around the house before the rain comes here. It's supposed to rain the next couple of days.
A burrito pop.
How's the weather been out there, Dre?
Burrito. Oh, the weather is too hot. That's why I was out at 6 something this morning, testing out some equipment. I have bought some live streaming cameras, the Logitech Mevo camera
Oh,
system.
okay.
And that's why I was live streaming this morning to see how that worked. Not too bad. I changed the batteries and I have a little wireless mic set up too, because you can plug in a mic system on the back of the cameras.
Yeah,
And I changed the batteries in the receiver, but not the transmitter. So I'm now I'm wondering if my audio dropout was because of that, because eventually it just went dead. And after it lasted about an hour, but the picture quality was fairly nice with the comments I got in the
now,
chat.
are you using PTZ cameras or just straight cameras?
These are, I guess, maybe something similar to a PTZ camera. They're made by Logitech. They're very nice, very compact. The batteries last about 5.5 hours per charge, and they're wireless.
Oh,
So
wow.
so you can use any type of internet connection. Like today, while I was out there, I was using the connection off my phone as a hotspot, and I used one of my spare Apple tablets as for the software, and it as like a little mini studio out in the field. But this doesn't allow me to let anybody else pop in like you do here on using Zoom or StreamYard or something like that. It's just you can stream to about 5 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, a couple of Venmo, and I think there's a couple other ones on there that allows you to stream to. So it's not bad to be able to take something out in the field.
Most of the cameras you're dealing with, are they used for security purposes or just for
No,
general function?
these were made for live streaming particularly. They were made
Okay.
just for live streaming. Like I said, you also can have them wired if you want to, but the main advertisement of it is for it to be a wireless system. And I like that I can just use as my phone as a hotspot. You can when you set up the cameras, once you set them up the first time, it remembers your hotspot, or even like if I bring them back in the house and turn on the system, it automatically hooks up to my Wi-Fi in the house right away. I have to go through the whole setup process again. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, because usually if you're setting up temporary cameras for live streaming, let's say
Mhm.
out on locations, different places, it
Right,
takes a while to get them all connected and all that kind of stuff.
right. And like today, I took 2 of them out today. The package came with 3, but I took 2 of them out today. And it even allows you to do transitions back and forth. You put it on auto director, so the cameras will bounce back and forth, giving you
Yeah.
different perspectives and stuff. I really like that.
Oh, that's a cool setup.
Yeah, and I said, and it lets you know which camera's on, because when you're out there, you have a little red light to show you what camera is the hot one. So, if you can see the camera.
Now, how much
back
does that
into-
whole setup run? Oh, sorry.
The 3-camera system, I got it off eBay for about 700 and some change, which is about 150 off retail price.
That's not bad at all.
And basically, this was a brand new system. It was open box. So I didn't complain at all, because usually you'll see them retail about the high 800s, low 900s for the system. And it'd be you, like say, whenever we see it on YouTube and stuff, you'll see people doing it for their streaming, or you'll see it for people talk about how people use it for sports, where you can record little small games or practice sessions, things of that. They also have a SD card slot in the back of each camera, so you can record and edit later if you want to.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I was quite impressed. It's got to work out the audio bugs on it, and to make sure my audio system, because they do have mics built into them, but they're so sensitive they pick up every bit of ambient sound. So it gives you that hollow sound, like in a hallway or something. So that's the only thing I need to figure out on that.
So what are you planning on using that whole setup for?
Well, like I said, I want to be able to take it out in the field like I did this morning. Take it out
Are
in
you
the
using
field.
it for professional stuff, or you just want
Yeah,
it for
this
YouTube?
this is something I can use as part of my services, that if clients want to see live what's going on as I'm out there flying it, they can log in and see.
Oh, that is awesome.
So
So it's kind of like the yellow thing a little bit.
Yellow, yeah.
yeah, I guess in a way, the yellow is the main, I guess, called the brain of operation. But this, like I say, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah, the YOLO doesn't come with cameras.
yeah. This thing comes with cameras. The software is free to download on iOS or Android. and so on. There is a way to have it run through a PC through NDI and Ecamm. So I'm looking into that to see if I can just have it full time as my webcam and everything else.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I have to tip my hat to Miss Filipina. You came in there, Paul, when I was asking her questions about how she does her YouTube channel, and that kind of motivated me to take the equipment out there this morning and see how it works.
Yeah, Princess Filipina, she's a lovely person.
Yeah, and she has a great group of friends.
Yeah.
Memory on it.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that what's wrong with it? It doesn't have enough memory?
It's only got 4 gigabytes. But
Yeah. So what's going on, Justin?
Not much.
Quiet.
Or
Just
so.
playing. Just playing with this printer.
64.
Oh yeah, I saw it. You had that up and running already.
Yeah, I got some more parts for it, and then a glass bed that I'm playing around with right now.
So you didn't have the issues, or maybe that's with the older ones that other people are talking about. We got to balance it out just right, so it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know the issue. But I always people talking about you got to have it
A red bulb.
perfectly balanced.
Yeah, well, I'm not really having an issue with that at the moment. It's just I have to readjust it because the nozzle isn't quite close enough to the glass bed, and I gotta.
Oh, okay.
Mike and AZ gave me some good pointers.
Okay.
It's all in the setup, I guess, huh?
You're constantly fine tuning these things is what you're doing. It's
Well, I
some
can
work.
imagine so because the amount of the whatever the filament stuff, basically the action of it is like, I guess, Paul, in our days, it'd be like the old record player. You
Yeah.
know, you got to have it on something solid or it's going to be skipping and popping around on the LP.
Yeah.
And stuff. So you got to make sure it's got a solid base so it doesn't bounce around too much. I saw you had a way as the other stream because this is what your third stream today, Paul?
What's that?
Is this your third stream today? Because I knew you were on early this morning when I left to leave the house, and then I think you were on a couple hours ago. Maybe I'm just mistaken.
No,
Yeah.
that was the same stream.
Oh wow! Because I know
We went on early and went till 5 o'clock, till noon, I think.
Oh wow, you guys were on quite a while. So yeah, because I took off out of the house around I guess it's about 5:35, 5:45 when I left the house this morning, so I can get out and fly before it got too hot. Just a little tough.
There you go.
Hey,
That's one of the
TJ.
Yeah.
That's one of the
TG.
reasons why AZ
Okay.
hasn't flown his Mini 3 because it's been too hot.
Yeah, I like I said, I posted the other day, I think it was yesterday. I had my wife's car at the car wash, 10:30 in the morning, dude. It was 91 degrees yesterday. I'm like, that's too hot, too fast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's too hot, too fast. And we went to a wedding yesterday, and it was just like everybody there with a fan is trying not to sweat. And you got all these women in these long gowns and all those men wearing suits and all kind of stuff. You know?
Oh man. Nothing worse than wearing a suit in the heat like that.
Yeah, well, I can say, wedding season, what do you do? I was telling my wife, I said, they better have the AC on around 9 o'clock in the morning to church because the wedding went until 2. I said, make sure that building stays cooled off. And like all weddings, it started about 45 minutes late. We're all sitting there waiting. Okay. Yeah, I think I sent a message to Robert and AZ. I said, dude, it's just I posted a picture of that on my wife's car and said it's just too hot. Be careful flying your drones in this kind of weather. Because yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Even this morning, I got a warning. I think one of my last flight. I got a warning. I was using Litchi, and it told me warning, battery temperature getting high. I was like, wow. And it was like I said, that was that. I finished up out there around 8:30 this morning. I actually took off my first set of flights was at 6:40. I finished around 8:30.
Yeah, I did a flight this morning. What time was that at, Paul? About 8:30?
Yeah, it was 8:30. You got that flight in this
I
morning.
did a flight this morning on a ship with the Mini 3.
Yeah, I
And
think
in
I
the
saw that.
sunlight, it's fine,
Mhm.
but it doesn't match the Nano Plus in the nighttime.
Oh. It was the same type of sensor. They both have 1.7 sensors, right?
Actually, I think the Mini 3's got 1.9.
1.9.
And they say the higher the number, the more light it's supposed to capture.
Oh,
But
no, the way
No,
around.
no, no, I think it's the
It is,
high-
Dre.
the lower the number, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lower the number.
The lower the number, more light comes in.
Well, too, Dre, we noticed that the auto settings on the Altel Nano seem to be better than the auto settings on the Mini 3.
much crisper,
Because
crisper picture.
Because
Oh, okay.
Paulo normally shoots in autos, so that's what he
Right.
was kind of testing.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, that and the color profile could be just a different setup in auto.
Don't tell Matt that. don't tell him that it's superior.
Yeah, yeah, I was trying to talk as much as I could this morning, so I was calling out everybody's show that I know of and stuff and everything, trying to give everybody a shout out. I was like, oh boy. But it wasn't too bad. I actually talked for about almost a solid hour and some change this morning.
Give me that.
Yeah, last night, right after sunset, I don't know if you saw it or not, Dre,
Mhm.
but I flew the Nano. Low, very low light, and it turned out just absolutely perfect.
Wow. Yeah, I wish I lived in the area where I could actually push my drones that I have. And I mean, we talk about low light, but you got to have some like ambient light around, like off the ships and enough.
Well,
street
last night it was
traffic.
after sunset, but there was enough light so that I could capture, what I needed to capture. And
Yeah.
here, I'll give you a little shot at what it was. Let me see what,
Hey, Tim,
I think I from Australia.
Hello, Paul.
it was the Great Republic.
Ready? Paul,
Hey, what's
Justin,
up, Tim?
how you doing?
Yeah,
Good,
Tim,
good.
message Matt and tell him that Dre said Altel color profiles far superior.
Say what? Oh my god. Yeah.
You're just trying to stir the pot. That's all. Hey, did you look that
Well,
company up, Tim?
No, not yet.
Okay,
In a little bit.
because I know they
Going
had
everywhere.
they were looking for they call it environmental safety position and stuff, which is basically a safety officer, the job and everything
Yep.
else. And I think it's up in San Mateo, California. I think it's part of the rail project in
San
California.
Mateo. So they need a workplace health and safety officer.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Nice. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Paul Curtis Art's in the chat.
Hey, Curtis,
The
Yeah.
wizard.
the wizard is here.
I started to
Hey,
give
Kelly.
Curtis a shout out, but I didn't want to put his name out there and have people start hitting him up. But I did give him a thumbs up on his work on Mikey's intro that he did. On,
Here, Dre, here's the one I did just after sunset.
okay,
Okay, do you see it?
Is that the Nano?
No, this is with the Autel Nano. Yep.
That's his new one.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sarah.
hello.
Hello, Sarah.
I'm not
Yep.
seeing it yet, Paul. You sharing it?
Yeah, it's sharing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Something wrong with my screen. I'm not getting it.
Move us out of the way, Dre. It might be behind the window. It
Yeah.
does it on my computer too.
Do you get it, Jeff Dre, yet?
No, I'm doing what Justin just said, trying to.
Okay, I'll
move up.
stop it till you get it.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I was-
mine, it hides, when he shares the screen, it hides it behind us. I have to
Oh,
move
wow.
us out of the way.
Yeah, what you have to do is you have to go up and and minimize yourself, I think.
Well, you could do it both ways. Yeah, there's a little toggle bar there you can move over.
Y'all might have to
It'll
walk me
have-
through this, cause I'm not. I'm
It'll
looking at
have, if
everything
you
I
go
have.
next to our pictures or
Yeah,
us, on
uh-huh,
the left of that, you have a little bar there. It has two arrow, like an arrow going that way and that way.
I don't have that.
You don't have it?
No,
You working on a laptop?
no, I'm on my desktop. All I
you
got
should.
on the right side, I got things that view, and it says speaker, gallery, full screen, and then on the
Oh,
left
gallery.
side-
Go
Go to
gallery.
gallery.
Okay, I'm in gallery.
Yep.
Okay, and then on the left side, I got YouTube, view streaming on YouTube, copy streaming link, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I did some, I say mess with these cameras. I've done some stuff in my setting. Could be forward. There it is. I got him.
You got it?
Yeah, it's sharing now. It might
Okay.
be-
Yep.
It might be my system just tripping. Who knows?
Okay.
It's operator error as usual.
Operator.
Yeah, that's a perfect time right there. That's right on the edge of golden hour, Paul.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm looking at the sky behind it, and you couldn't tell if that was first thing in the morning or at dusk at night.
Oh, look at that color profile.
Oh my God, Justin. Stop talking like Matt now.
No, Matt would.
You can see that crispy image.
Right.
Yeah, the crispy image. Yeah.
Yeah, crispy.
The lights flickering off the boat.
Yeah.
Tim, your mic is a little high.
A little high.
Just
So
a little bit.
that's what I was saying, Paul, is that all the ambient light around on the shore edge, it lights up, and the boat itself. And like I said, you got it right the right time of day. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Better now?
That is nice.
Better now,
They look.
Justin?
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing I wish the Nano did was flew a little bit more. You know, like when you fly a DJI, it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
This one will actually, there's a little bit of a delay on the control. So sometimes it's going right and you correct it to left and then it goes left too far and correct to right.
Oh, that's not good.
Have you messed with your settings yet? The yaw and everything yet?
Yeah. But see, the problem is it's so underpowered. So these ships are doing like 6 or 7 knots. So I have to get ahead of it and get around in front of it. And so I have to be in ludicrous mode.
It's ludicrous.
Ludicrous. This is weird, man. Like Zoom right here, I'm not seeing it in 1080. Over here on YouTube, I am. It's weird.
It's because Zoom and StreamYard suck at sharing videos.
Kind of
don't see
a
it really as good.
guy.
I got 720 on mine.
Well, it is. Yeah, I just checked it, 720. But this one, it's looking like, yeah.
Well, like I tell everybody, I said, you always
Focus.
want to shoot whatever you're doing at the highest level. And that way, when it gets all compressed and everything else, it'll look halfway decent.
Yeah, it is 720 on YouTube.
So I follow it out in the lake a little bit here. And you see those lights way out in the distance? That's a ship out there anchored in the anchorage.
Oh, okay.
Waiting. It's waiting.
Well, yeah, it's waiting to go into Sarnia. He's a tanker, I think.
Yeah.
Sarnia has a lot of oil refineries. And that lighthouse to the left there, Dre,
Yeah.
oldest lighthouse on the Great Lakes.
Well, let me ask you this now. Does the Mini 3 struggle to get around these ships? Like you're talking about the Dogtail?
Well, yes and no. It did okay with no wind. I don't know about with wind, and I didn't have it in sport mode, so I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't. Sport modes is a whole different animal. Different drones act real differently in sport
Yeah,
mode or
exactly.
ludicrous mode. So
Uh,
I know you didn't have no problem getting around them with the Air 2S.
Yeah, yeah.
How you doing, Mike?
We got underwater.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's cool. Didn't know that you need.
Yeah, your mic is working, Cards.
That is nice, Paul. Very nice. Even the light reflecting off of the bow of the ship onto the water. That's just perfect. You couldn't ask for them guys. Like you call up and say, turn all the lights on the back of the ship.
Hey, here I'm going to share one more. Here's a comparison. I did this morning at 8:30, and this is with the Mini 3. You see it?
No, I'm still seeing the other one still. I think it's just
Okay.
my system is slow loading up or
All
some
right.
reason.
I will share it here shortly.
Somebody else.
Oh, it's Adrian Mateo.
Oh,
Hey, what's
His
up, Adrian?
chair.
anybody on?
Haven't seen that chair in a while. How you doing,
Ladies and
Adrian?
Gentlemen,
Can
Hey,
you
Don.
see? Can you see it now, Dre?
I think it's on my end, Paul. It's just taking a while for it to kick in. Like
I can see it.
last one.
I can
what's
see
going on,
it, Paul.
Dre?
What's going on, partner? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. I was enjoying you doing that live with them 2 camera shots. I like that.
Yeah,
Sounds
I gotta step my game up. You guys are trying to catch up to me.
I mean, you were over there showing off how you had your camera blending in from one shot to another. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he's on California.
You know, those people in California like to show out, Paul Hodges.
Yeah.
We're not talking about those people that laid back country as like Paul Murray. No, we're talking about California style.
Oh, oh, Jesus.
Love you too, Adrian.
I don't know why my system is so slow transitioning over. Huh.
My Zoom is really slow.
Hey, Dre, I don't know what's going on, but I haven't got any response from none of the ladies yet.
Yeah, I think the one got confused because she did send me a message today and she replied to Herman and I had to correct her. Said, no, you should be replying to Adrian. So I don't know where she's at. Evidently, Herman must have sent her a message the same time you did.
Oh,
But it's all good, man. We got I got some other ones lined up. If one shows up, we're good.
I mean, look at this.
Okay, now I got one that says that Edwin H. Scott.
Yep.
Okay, it just now popped on my screen.
Oh, see, Dre, you're on California time.
Yeah, I know.
California
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're just a couple hours behind, so we, you know.
That came out nice.
I guess Adrian's internet gave out on him.
Yeah, Bill. And it is sharp.
Yeah, I think the Mini 3, I like the way the Mini 3 flies a lot, but I don't think the video is as crisp as it is on the Autel Nano.
I mean, it's hard to judge seeing seeing a copy of a copy through YouTube.
Yeah.
Because YouTube always makes everything look a little soft anyway. Especially stuff in
Plus, like I
the
said,
background.
StreamYard and Zoom don't do the best at sharing video, really.
No, I don't.
Yeah, right beside the
Especially StreamYard. Videos look like crap when you share them on StreamYard.
I don't like StreamYard.
Yeah,
I like
It's worse on StreamYard than it is Zoom.
How you doing, buddy?
Just going to bed.
Oh, bless you.
What happened to Adrian?
I guess he lost his signal.
Adrian's there.
Dre, do you think drones will get to a point though where like an AI system would be in it and it would do the most optimal settings without you actually having to do anything?
Technically,
Like-
we already have the technology, it's just not on our level.
Do you think it would work that great though? Like-
Depends on what they put into, like anything. I mean, you think about the military grade drones, like the ones they sent to the Ukraine, the Switchblade drone. That thing has a camera that you can see, a couple of miles down the road, focusing on a military target, and basically does a nosedive on it and explodes.
Hey. Macy, come here.
Oh wow.
And that's basically AI. That thing detects a target, and then it goes after it.
Scary,
Hey,
isn't it?
Curtis, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Mr. Mateo.
That's good.
Hey,
Mr.
Curtis.
Palmieri, talk to me. How you doing, sir?
Good, I'm doing good. Curtis, did you hear Dre was talking about his camera system that he was testing today?
No, I missed it.
Yeah,
Well, like
Go
I
ahead.
said, Palmieri, he was showing up with his California style camera, got one looking at him, the other one look with a tripod, being all professional. He got on his vest, hard hat, he got cones around surrounding him, looking all professional, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was looking good.
It almost sounded like that system you've got, Curtis. He was switching cameras. It came with cameras and everything all bundled together.
But the thing is, Palmieri, it looked like the camera was actually doing it by itself. I don't think it was changing, like it was just taking, just changing by itself. Like anytime you do a movement, it would go back to him, like it was follow him. Something like that. I don't know.
Later, come later.
Now you lay down right there.
I know he was showing out.
I don't know what's going on the screen right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through my setting because I think I changed it to recognize both my screens, and now I got everything's all jumping on my screen. I got
Is
both
somebody sharing?
screen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be me. I'm trying to adjust my stuff.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Yeah,
You're sharing a gray screen. Yep.
Okay, let me get out of this and
What's up, Robert?
Hey,
Up at the
Robert Glenn,
top,
how you doing, buddy?
up at the top, you can stop share. Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Mike Rennick?
there was some reason it won't let me stop. So it says new
Hey,
share.
Kelly Taylor. Who's Kelly Taylor, by the way?
Let me
That
pop
is-
out, Paul, and come back in.
Okay.
That is Tim's ex that lives in Australia. She's
Is
Australian.
Kelly Taylor a drone pilot as well?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
Depending upon who you talk to, Adrian, that she
Well, I'm not
flies.
talking to Tim Jackson because he don't have any boobies,
She flies
I'm
better.
talking about Kelly Taylor.
Yeah, Kelly flies better than Tim, according to.
Well, I'm sure she does. And she probably look better than him too.
Well,
Sorry, Tim Jackson, no offense. Oh, there he go. He gonna slam the door again. Bam!
I haven't done it yet.
Oh. Was that the problem?
Anyway, Curtis, what Dre was talking about, Dre, explain to Curtis the system that you picked up, because you said you only picked it up for like $700-800 with 3 cameras and the controller and everything, right?
Yeah, well, basically you download the software onto your phone or tablet, and they call the Logitech Mevo camera system for creators.
Love you, Tim
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah, I know about that one. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So that's why I picked that up. I bought the 3 camera system because you can buy it with 1 camera. I bought the 3 camera system. It allows you to set it up. It's ideal for streaming. If you're the only person, you're not gonna have guests or anything like that. And the first thing came to my mind was, well, this would be ideal to take out in the field because there's no wiring. You have to worry about everything's wireless. So the only thing you make sure is you got to have a unlimited data plan on your phone and hope you got strong enough signal through your unlimited data plan to support the stream. So that's the whole, I would say, crutch of it more than anything else.
Well, the YOLO works on data stream too, right, Curtis?
Yeah. Well, that was a quick answer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to have a data plan for the yellow box. Well, no, so if you're going to be out remote around somewhere and you don't have a Wi-Fi signal,
Mhm,
yeah, you're gonna have to have a data plan for it to work.
right.
But it also allows you to record it too for later, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a SD card input in there that you can record your entire show and go back and edit later.
Yeah, that's what these have. Each camera has an SD card slot in the back of them.
Another bonus little feature for the yellow box is so when I do the ROV stuff, you have two choices: 720p or 360p for live streaming. But when you use the yellow box, you can output at 1080p.
Okay, this one does a maximum of 1080p, 30 frames per second, and then you can down for latency issues as far as that goes. Because like I said, 1080p, you're chewing up a lot of data.
So you used to feed them right after I eat.
Yeah.
But I was pleased with the picture quality this morning. I just got to work on the audio to make sure the audio was my wireless mic issues and not anything to do with the software or the cameras themselves, because the cameras have built-in mics also, but they pick up too much ambient sound from what I've been told. So I use that little small cheap wireless mic system, Movo wireless system I used, and I mean it sounded pretty good when it sounded, but it had a lot of dropouts. And I'm sure that has something to do with the software or my internet connection off the phone. So I'll probably be doing another live stream here at my desktop, probably the next day or so, and see if I have audio dropouts then, and that will determine if that's the issue or not.
Be right back, guys.
Hey, Jamie, man, this house stinks. While I'm making jumbo and chicken.
Oh, Dre, Curtis was getting to meet his daughter's boyfriend for the first time today.
How old is the daughter?
I'm not sure how old his daughter is.
Oh, that's right. Dre had a big meeting with the future son-in-law.
Not me.
Curtis.
Oh, Curtis did.
Curtis. I said, not me.
Hey, Paul Murray, are you trying to get Dre shot? He already got a wife. What are you talking about?
No, Curtis's daughter brought the future son-in-law there.
Okay, but it almost sounded like Dre was the one doing it. You want Dre to just die right there, live on you wanted to get shot right live on your show.
Sorry, Dre, I meant Curtis.
That's okay. I thought you knew something I didn't know. That what?
But hey, Murray, brother, you know that how quick he say, whoa, that's not me. Don't get me confused now.
So my thing is, I got two daughters still at home. I'm waiting for Prince Charming to come through the door and take one of them out.
Please, everybody, remember I'm almost 70 years old, and sometimes it gets a little...
That's no excuse, sir. You almost got him killed.
Okay.
You know what, Paul Murray? I would have been really mad at you if you would have gotten killed, and I need him tonight on my show.
Ah.
It would turn from Adrian Mateo Jones show to a funeral. Oh shit! Here come Justin again. Daggone it! This guy every fucking way. Shit! What are you doing, Justin? Take you out to bed, sir.
AZ said thanks for inviting Dre and you leaving.
So, Justin, you wanna be on tonight, or you busy?
I'm not busy.
Okay, I'll send you one later. If you don't see it, just remind me. I'll send you one. Now, Dre, hopefully the lady will actually show, because I already went ahead and let them know, and I'm actually got the stream going on, waiting for it to set up, and I'm gonna send you your email, and I'm gonna send it to them through Facebook Instant Messenger. Hopefully, they'll get it.
Matt and Tim said they were going to be on your show tonight too.
You don't send me a link anymore. You don't send me a link anymore.
Tim said they were going to be on your show tonight too.
Well, I was hoping that he would let me be the one to invite him, but Tim like to jump in whenever he wants to. Tim don't ask for permission anymore. He just says, "Screw it, I just show up anytime I want to."
Okay.
Oh
I'd be
man.
honored if you invited me. I'm just saying.
Curtis is available too.
Oh, wait,
I
Curtis, how
Curtis
did,
a lot, but he keep telling me he don't want to jump in.
Curtis, how did the meeting go today?
Say what now?
I'm trying to figure out where to put dead bodies right now.
That's bad. That's bad.
Actually, he's a pretty nice guy, from what I can tell from the first meeting.
Did he talk drones with you?
So she had. So there's a couple rules in my house. Not many rules, but they're about drones. There's only a couple. When people come over, my wife and daughter would prefer that I not drag people down to the computer and show them my drone videos or talk about drones. And I respect that. I can understand that. So I had both computers turned off when he got here. We were outside, had the grill going, just chilling out. And he walks in, he goes, "So Tori tells me you have drones."
Ooh. Started it up.
I looked at Tori. I said, my daughter's name's Tori. I looked at Tori. I went, "I didn't start this." She goes,
She threw her head back. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So she had told him about it, but she didn't say, anything. He was really fascinated. So he has a couple of cheap toy drones. He's got a couple of boys. He's 40 something. Anyway, he's got a couple of toys,
Toy drones. Yeah.
And he was really interested in the
Somebody
underwater
sharing
stuff.
again.
He'd never heard of that before.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Justin, I
bounce
already
out.
sent it. I sent it to you, Justin. Dre, I sent
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
Tim, I sent you yours. Hold on, let me go ahead and get Curtis. I think I have Curtis' email in here, I think.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Yep,
It-
you should be getting it because I just literally sent it.
yeah.
Well, he's in Australia. You have to send it the other direction.
Yeah, that's right. You got to send it down
You
under.
can't send it left. You got to send it down.
Yeah.
Oh my
You got to
god.
hit the down eater and not the enter button, the down arrow.
Y'all crack me up.
Oh, so he lives in opposite day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Well, no shit. I know you got it. Hey, Curtis, I want to send you one.
Ooh, damn.
Curtis, thought I sent you yours too. You should have gotten it as well.
He's
Just
on
now-
Jackson.
Find a spot.
It's Tim Jackson at unicef.com.
No, but
No, it's Tim Jackson at youporn.com.
Better.
I would say something, but there's a lady present. I would say something.
Look at Vader sitting up. That dog cracks me up. He
That
sits
dog,
right
that
up
dog
like a
thinks she's
squirrel.
human. That dog thinks she's human. No,
Sits
he's
up like
human.
a
That's what it is.
squirrel. Adrian.
back up.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could get a little Darth Vader helmet?
See how he
Put it-
sits there?
What? You being a retard. You're such a retard.
When is your show, Adrian?
You have a poop? Finally?
Dude, if you ask me that shit again, I'm gonna cuss you out. You already know it's at 9:00 p.m.
What was that?
Eastern time. You freaking jackass.
God damn. Angry Mateo.
Like JD called me.
Mhm.
Angry Mateo. I love JD. He's a freaking moron.
Graphics?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, Tim, I don't even know how he got me looking like this. Look, last night. Like,
Yeah.
how the hell did he do that?
You froze up right when it happened.
Oh, is that what it was?
You-
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah. When you froze, I laughed my ass off. Yeah.
You screwed that.
Billy Mikey.
Where the hell did Dre go? He left?
I tripped over the corner.
Yeah, it tripped over
Tipped
the
over
cord.
the cord.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was sharing, and then he must have hit the wrong.
So everybody, Marshall, everybody across the country, tonight is the big night. Adrian is giving away, what are you giving away tonight? The Air 2 or the Mini 3?
So, like I was saying, Tim Jackson, how's your day going, sir? Because I noticed that Paul Murray is drunk. He losing his freaking mind.
He's drunk. He's drunk.
Hey, Steve Carpenter's in the house. Come on
Hey,
in.
Hey,
Hey.
Steve-O.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Oh, by the way, Steve Carpenter, I send you a link as well for you to jump in. Man, everybody going crazy over the freaking DJI Mini 3, and I don't know about all the freaking hype. I flew one, and it's not everything that people talking about.
You got the Mini 3?
No, somebody got it. Somebody I know that bought one finally. I actually set it up for him. And with the RC Pro, now keep in mind, Tim, the RC Pro looks cool as shit. I like it. It doesn't have any external antenna. The antenna is actually internal, and it actually flies all right, but I don't see the hype over it. I just don't.
Yeah. I want to see what range it gets with the internal antennas.
I've been hearing that a lot of people get to like 200-300 feet and then it cuts out. Some people get
Really?
further, distance. I don't know what's up with that. I know the one that I helped the guy set up, I only got to about 370 something feet, and then it said signal lost. And we were like in an open area, like my road over here. It like open and it just disconnected and then it came back. It will not
That's
go any
crazy.
further.
You didn't even get it out in the field by your house?
He lives about 3-4 miles from here, so he actually like in a big open field.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it caught up like after like 370 feet from where we were. It caught up and then it came right back. We lost.
I
signal.
wonder if you can change the megahertz in it.
I don't know. I know that we had it like on that dual band where you have the 2.4 and the 5.6.
Right.
So like on the auto thing, it will actually change by itself. I make sure that I check that up. The calibration went fine. The IMU, gimbal setting. I mean, return to home, the altitude. We had it like an unlimited, you know what I mean, distance, whatever. I mean, I don't know what else you gotta do. I told him that if it doesn't work, just take it back and get a new one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I mean, you got it from Best Buy. You could return it, and get a new one if it's not working properly.
You sure he don't have it on beginner mode?
No, because I'm the one that set it up for him. No, I make sure that it wasn't. No,
that's weird.
They all come like that first, but no, I set it up to where it doesn't have none of that no more. He was like, "Wait a minute, Adrian, why are you skipping all?"
Stories of that though too.
He was like, "Why are you skipping all these stuff that I need to know?" I said, "Dude, trust me, you don't need none of this bullshit.
You don't want it.
You don't need it, because you're gonna be upset that I could go far and you can't go far. Let me just show you what you got to do."
It's like Robert said. He said Mikey's getting good range.
Good range, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people are getting good range now. Yeah, and I was hoping that you will get it too, but we did all the firmware updates. You know what I mean? Got the remote set up. Everything was good. Yeah.
That's weird. Very weird.
Now this remote did not give it. It doesn't let you download any third-party app on the remote. What you got,
that's a good thing.
What you see is what you get. That's it.
That's a good thing though. So sometimes third-party apps kill it.
Screw it up.
Like this
I
old smart controller.
Yeah, and I noticed, Tim, that when I did the screen recording, it started lagging like my first generation remote. Like,
Really? Like the old,
really bad. Yeah.
Like the old smart controller.
Yeah.
I never screen record, so that's
I never did either on the first smart controller.
I love doing it, Tim. I just love doing it. I think it's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's because, Adrian, you're a natural teacher. You like to tell everybody and teach everybody. Me, I just fly and post it,
Well, thank you, Paul. I know you're trying to make me cry in your live stream, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Tim, you notice, Tim, I mean, at least somebody loved me on like you. Now do me a favor, Tim. Listen. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Get your ass out the door and then come back.
No, prick. Oops. Sorry. Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
Jody
don't let
Drone
that guy
Shots, how you
Please don't
doing?
let him in.
Drone
Oh,
shots.
my
How you
God.
doing, buddy?
Drone shots. What's up, man?
I'm
Steve
about
is
to
in
leave
the house.
because Steve
Hey,
is here.
Drone
I'm about to
Shots.
go.
Adrian's show is tonight. Drone Shots, Adrian.
Hey, Jody.
What's
Oh,
up, Jody?
Steve's
Joe Shot? How you
connecting
doing,
to
buddy?
audio. There he is. Oh, it's messed
Adrian,
up.
do you think because you set up his drone, maybe that's why it's not working?
Well, Steve-O!
Steve,
West Coast in the house, right here.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
How you
Curtis,
doing, Steve?
welcome. Curtis, welcome back.
hey, Justin, what did you say to Adrian?
Oh, I said, does he think maybe because he set the drone
somebody
up,
please
that's why
put him
it's
on
not
mute.
working?
Put Justin on mute, please. Put him on mute, somebody,
Okay,
please.
All right, don't worry, I took care of it.
Oh, that is so messed up.
Hey, Adrian, question for you. Who's going to put you on mute?
I just did. Don't worry about it.
Justin did.
After-
Oh my God.
You deserve that after yesterday. I listened to Matt's show and I was riding with a friend of mine down the road. He almost drove off the road laughing so hard because I had that show running. And I'm sitting there going, oh my Lord.
Are you talking about when they were messing with me, Steve-O?
Yeah, you mean when you were messing with them?
I mean,
Yeah.
somebody got to do it.
He messed
Well,
with us for like 30 minutes. For
Yeah, I
30
know.
minutes, he messed with it.
I know. And then he finally gave a crack up where you knew that for sure that he heard us.
Actually, no,
When we said-
Steve, I could not hear them. No,
When we
I
said-
could not.
When we said Puerto
Honestly?
Rico, and then all of a sudden,
No,
he broke up.
Steve, I could not hear them. I could just hear myself talking, but I could not hear nothing else. They thought I was messing with them, but I wasn't.
Was he
He got
Puerto
a 5th generation laptop, Steve. So you,
No,
Oh, no.
sorry, Adrian. Love you, Adrian.
I was laughing so hard. I mean, my friend, he was driving and he goes, what's with it? I go, he's screwing around with them. He is screwing with them. And then, at one point I thought, when they started really bad mouthing you and you did, there was actually no, it was a static look on your face. I'm going, maybe he can't hear him. But then a couple of times you broke up and that's where I thought maybe you heard him.
Rico behind the aerial?
Hello, Jody.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Adrian. Sorry.
Palmaro, you need to stop making everybody a moderator and to have access to the stream. This is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but you know what? I made you a moderator too, so you can strike back.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
You
You're
bet.
amazing. Okay.
Oh, it's on now.
It's a free for all Saturday. That's what it is. Like my show.
Yeah, Steve's a co-host. Everybody on the panel is a co-host.
I can only.
Hey, Steve, by the way, I send you a link, so I would appreciate if you jump in for a little bit.
Hey, I will be able to.
So, Adrian, what's
man.
tonight's show
Thank
about?
you.
What was that, Curtis?
So, what is tonight's show about? Is it just general?
Tonight's show,
It's
I don't really have like a set topic,
Okay.
but we could just kind of like wing it, just talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Okay.
Now,
I'll
if we
fit
do,
in there.
if I do have the guests, the two new ladies that Dre went ahead and refer them to my show to come in and talk about drones, we try to make it respectful. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be, brand new. I mean, new to the show.
Yep.
Stuff
Keyword
like
is
that.
try to make it respectful.
Yes, so
That'd be
just let's
nice.
talk about drones.
That'd be nice.
One of them is like a big photography lady. You know what I mean?
There's a
Talk
first
about
time for
cameras and
everything,
stuff like
Curtis.
that.
I know.
You're ready, Steve. That'll be good, Adrian.
Now I know that I cannot count on Justin to be respectful, but at least Tim Jackson will.
Adrian, Tim's sitting there going, "Oh, good. Oh, good."
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, I know how to be respectful.
Four, test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Testing.
Hey,
One,
Palmer,
two, three, four.
they're gonna be like, ladies, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ladies, okay, huh?
Tim's going to be right there, front and center.
He'll have a new block on the bottom going, "Who's your daddy?" Pretending he's Ron Lockwood.
Good on you, Steve.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, Paul Hodges, I do have a question for you, sir.
yo,
It seems like the dog follow you everywhere you go.
Well, the little one does.
Okay.
Likes to take off all the time.
The beagle likes to go hunt and
Yep.
Vader likes to protect.
Which here? No.
The one that sits up like a person is a very protective of Dad.
Okay.
Gracie likes the attention, but
Oh.
given a microsecond, she's off into the races.
Oh, yeah, she just can't sit still today for some reason.
He's got an electronic collar on her. He can.
I want one of those for my next girlfriend.
Okay.
I was gonna say you wanted one for yourself.
Well, that's because he was looking for a personal stimulator.
Yeah.
Tim Jackson, you one dirty old man, Tim Jackson.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I learned from the best.
Well, hey, did you get your lab work done?
No, next week, but we'll see. I made 2 appointments.
Oh man, Dre abandoned us. He went over to Mikey's show.
Whoa, you're hot, man.
You're me?
hot.
Your mic's hot. Yeah,
How's that? Is that better?
that's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
How's that?
He went over. He went over to Mikey's.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, look at Diane is taking care of Paul Hodges. Look at the cake.
Oh, he
That's
got
his-
more cake?
That's his sister. She's a cook and a half, and Paul goes over there. He says, like, well, I just like to come out here to the trailer. Yeah, right. He's eating all the time.
Being spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
hey, Paul, scalloped potatoes, ham, cauliflower with cheese sauce.
Oh,
What else do we have?
That's it.
oh, I'm going to her house, man.
Not Paul Hodges. You just being spoiled, aren't you, Paul Hodges?
Yeah.
I wish I had.
And you know what she does, Adrian? She'll even take him dinner to his house.
Now, see, that's some
Yeah.
straight up BS.
Gotta look after your brother.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. He gotta be looking out for you
Oh, he
because he's
does.
lazy. He's lazy. All he do is fly drones, ma'am. That's what he
Dre's
wants.
back over here.
No, he's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker. Well, the thing of it is that Paul looks out for her because he makes sure that the dogs clean the plate. So he hands the plate back clean, you know?
Yeah.
I need somebody to cook like that for me. Or yeah, I would start eating.
I know, right? I know. I wish I had something.
Are you that bad of a cook, Tim?
I love
Yeah, pretty
cooking,
much. Yes, Steve, but pretty
but
much.
I'm the kind of person, Steve, I'll cook and then I just won't get hungry afterwards.
What,
I don't
because you're
sound it up.
tasting everything while you're cooking?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo,
I'd love to
looking
cook.
at what I'm looking at what Dre said. He said he getting 213 megabytes down and 121 up, man, on 3
Wow.
channels. That's great, Steve.
That's awesome.
And that's on Wi-Fi. Whoa. That's all right.
Awesome. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Who's
see,
getting what?
Hey, am I coming in pretty clear?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Paul, Filipina says, nice looking cake, Paul.
Yeah.
Hold on, whose internet was that we were talking about?
Great.
I get 960 up and 960 down. I don't know if that's
What?
any-
With 3 channels on Wi-Fi?
Somebody kick Justin out of here, please.
I did it. No,
He should. He's got gigabit. He's got fiber, so he should be able to pull that all day long.
Yeah, he's
I
got
took care of
fiber-
that.
fiber
I
to
took
the
care of
house.
that, Adrian. I took care of
Thank
that.
you, Tim Jackson. You're amazing.
No worries. No worries. We don't need to hear that crap.
You know, we don't need to hear that bullshit.
Nope.
Sorry, Paul Hodges' sister. I apologize.
For what?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear me. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Keep eating. I'm sorry. We love you.
Nothing nothing I haven't heard before, I'm sure.
Okay, never mind, because I know your brother's, I know your brother could be a potty mouth when he wants to.
Oh, yes, I know.
What the fuck you talking about?
Bada bing.
There you go, bada bing, bada boom. There you go.
There was the mic drop of the afternoon.
That's it.
Yeah, that was good. Holy crap. Hello,
Paul
Lenny.
Hodges- Paul Hodges,
Lenny.
you're about to get a strike for that one because of your potty mouth.
That was good though. All about timing. All about timing.
And that was.
It even brought Justin back in focus.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Oh my god.
Well, that's
Hey,
because
Bill,
he shut down that,
laughing too.
he shut down that fourth browser.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with you being.
Hey, Lena, how you doing? I didn't even know she was here, Paul.
Yep. She's here.
I see Google Chrome has another update.
Yeah, I had to do it on mine, Tim. It actually looks better now. You gotta
Does it?
do it. It looks good.
Oh, excuse me. It was 980 down, 960 up, or 970 up. So
Shut up, shut up, Justin. I don't want to hear that bull crap. Thank you, Tim.
Mhm.
Watch it.
I don't need to hear that crap.
Nobody care about your crappy ass internet.
look, I could send you guys a quarter of my internet, and that'd still be good.
Be quiet.
Tim Jackson, do me a
Be
favor. Kick
quiet.
him out, Tim Jackson.
Yeah, be quiet, you prick. I mean, you nice guy. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's
Yeah,
better.
that much better. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the best picture right there, boy. I tell you.
Your heart. Right? Just going. Pop, 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 pop.
Justin, I'm gonna whoop your ass every day. I know where you live.
Oh man.
Well, I just did a speed test of mine while being on with you guys, watching the YouTube still going over here. I've got a ping of eight milliseconds. Download is 921.78 and upload is 36.45 because we're capped at 40
Okay.
because it's on copper. It's not fiber.
Justin, who's your service with?
Frontier.
Now, I thought you said that crap with that Elon Musk BS is over there.
It is, but the problem was I needed internet now, and I couldn't wait a year for the equipment. to
I
come
hear
in.
you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
So you
That's-
know,
For us here, if I was to subscribe to it, the projected date is late 2024.
but it's $150 a month for 2 gig internet. And since I don't use regular cable TV or anything, and we just have 2 or 3 streaming services, I don't need, I'd rather have the fastest internet. That
Mine sucks. I got 117 down and 10 up.
You want to see what I'm getting?
That's your that's
Yeah,
just standard.
rule-
That's just standard cable.
it's
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting.
That's better than mine.
That's
Definitely.
That's not Starlink up and down.
No.
Because
That's not
you
funny, Tim
notice
Jackson.
when you shared the screen, it had Starlink all the way around it.
what was it? I didn't see.
No,
it.
it is Starlink.
I've got
It's-
two streaming. I've got 2 streaming going on right now.
It's Skylink. It's
That's
called.
what I've got right now.
But Curtis, how can you have 900 or something down, but only 36 up?
He didn't pay for the gig up.
Okay. I see where
And
this is
then,
going. I need a drink.
Now I'm
This is the
one.
best that I can get.
Now I'm 118 down and 9.49 up.
And then I have a little box too that they gave me, and I can plug that into the router, and then that is a 2 gig Ethernet port. So you can hook your computer up to it, and you get the full 2 gigs straight into your computer
Oh my
from the
god!
router.
I pay $89 a month for this.
Are you finished?
At nighttime, I
And
can
now that
get-
I'm showing everybody, it's going to jump up even more. No, 118 again.
It's right there.
Yeah, mine.
Or if your mic is high.
Now, who's your internet through, Curtis?
Comcast or whoever it is. I don't even pay
Ca-
attention.
ca- So you're on
Kennedy?
cable,
Yeah.
It's Xfinity, right?
and that's their basic plan then.
We're supposed to be on unlimited data. That's all I know.
That's the
I'm
big
on
thing,
unlimited.
because you get onto it, and I know, well, here down south here in Southern California, Cox put a cap on of 1.25 terabytes a month. Unless you pay for unlimited, which I have to have unlimited because of how much data I run back and forth up and down to servers.
But if you think about it, Steve, 1 terabyte of gigabyte, I
Yeah,
don't think
so
you'll be
1, 2,
able to
3,
use that
4.
much in a month.
I can go over that in less than 20 days.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I'm pushing stuff back and forth to servers.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. Okay.
And it's just a lot of information. So it's nothing but data because I'm uploading files or pulling files down.
So
Yeah, see,
What?
Paul, I think I figured out I haven't figured out why it's doing it, but Zoom is what's messing with my mic. It keeps bumping in the control panel. It keeps bumping it up to maximum volume or maximum gain. And then it
Yeah,
clips.
that's what I gotta do. If
And
I
it-
come from StreamYard to Zoom, I gotta readjust it.
But it's been doing it as we talk.
Wow.
yeah, it's
Like
automatic.
in a few minutes, it'll glitch and then I'll go check it and it'll be maxed out.
That's weird.
But Steve, see the way that Frontier does it is it's all the way fiber from the street to your house, and then the only copper you have is from your outside of your house into wherever the router's at in your house. That's it. So
Yeah.
it's not enough copper to where it even affects the signal at all.
Well, just remember, Justin, copper itself, regular fiber, not fiber. Yeah, you can have straight through. You got coax.
Hey guys, I'm going to jump out and come back in.
I'm running 100% coax from where it hits the node, which
Right.
is somewhere in my neighborhood. So if I can pull 921 down, I can push 921 up. It's what they are doing is they are doing it for their bandwidth.
They're
They're
throttling
controlling
that.
It's not because of it can't happen. Yeah, and that's what they do is they bring the fiber right up to your node, and then are they using coax or are they using network cable?
No, what mine does is it runs, there's already fiber in the ground in our neighborhood.
Right.
So they run a fiber cable from there to the outside of your house. They hook it up into a modem on the outside, put it in a water sealed box, and then they run it to the coaxial into the house. So you
it
only
is-
have
so it's coax to
just
your-
from the outside of the house into the house. That's it.
Hey, Paul, it's Stella.
I got a
Hey,
question.
Stella.
Hello, Stella, if you've got a modem by them, why is it not a network cable to your router?
I
How
don't
are
know.
you connecting to your router?
Through the coax. The
So you got a
modem's on
modem
the
in-
outside. The
No,
modem's
no,
on the
no,
outside of the house.
That's a converter is what it is. You're converting fiber to copper, and then
Right.
you have a modem in your house,
It's a
and then-
modem router. It's like a all-in-one thing.
in your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
then
with
I have
that
an extension one that they gave me too that you can put on the other side of the house.
expander. Yeah, extender.
And then you have a little port that they give you with two, it has one out on the Ethernet to the router. And then it has two out ports, and one's 1 gig speed and one's a high speed 2 gig. So you can plug your computer straight into one of those if you want. And you
Right.
get the full effect of it.
Yeah, because what that's doing, it's a converter from fiber to copper.
But the
That's
guy
what's on-
told me, the tech told me, he said, you can run the speeds on Google, but it's not going to give you your full speed. He said, you're going to be a lot higher than what Google says you are. He said, because it's so fast and it's so much, he said that something with Google doesn't register all of it. I'm not
Google-
sure about that, but
Google used to be the most accurate, for the longest time. And I'll tell you what is actually gone is, I'm going to bring this back up again to share, is, can you see that?
Yeah.
hold on.
This
Let me-
is the speed test. If you're running Windows, go on to the Windows App Store and
Uh-huh.
download the speed test app.
And then that app is running, and that is probably the most accurate that you're gonna get.
All right, I want to download that real quick. Speed test app.
Yeah, speed test app in the Microsoft Store. Because now you're not going through the browser, it's only using the app to send and receive only directly off your machine without having to go through the browser.
Is it network? What's the actual name of it? Network Speed Test Pro?
Oh, here's what it looks like. Okay, I'll put it back up.
Like, because there's a whole bunch of them, so I'm not sure. Speed test. Yeah, but what's the actual name in the store though?
Oh, the name in the store. Let me look at the
Yeah, because there's like a whole bunch of them, and there's a couple that look similar to that, so I'm not sure which one it is.
It's called Oncu something. It starts with an O, if I remember right.
Oh, Speed Test by Ocula.
Yep.
Okay. I
And
got it.
it should look like that.
Don't bother with the fireworks. That's what- You okay? Huh? Idiots next door setting off fireworks already.
Oh, what's up, Stella? I didn't see you, so I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
What is the celebration there, Paul?
Nothing. They're just
Nothing.
being
It's still-
jackasses.
It's
Just
illegal.
idiots. Okay, well, Lynn gets that quite a bit too. And with her, because of her military services, as Steve well knows, Lynn suffers from PTSD and she can't stand it when they're firing that stuff off.
Yeah. Hello,
And it's
Chuck.
Not even dark. Wait till dark.
There's a different looking ship, isn't it, Paul? That's a big lifter.
Hey, Chuck from Covaction. Good evening.
Hey, Chuck, what's going on?
You okay, baby?
Look at the size of those cranes on there, Paul. They're just heavy
Yeah.
lifters.
Those are big boys.
Yep.
Is that going through now?
Huh?
Is that going through now?
The name of the company,
Right.
Steve, is Big Lift.
Big lift?
Big Lift. It's the Happy Rover owned by Big Lift.
Oh, here you go. I'll share something with you. Let's see if I can bring this up over here.
Chuck's eating scallops and asparagus on a bed of lettuce.
There's a
Bed
carrier.
of rice.
That's San Diego Harbor. That's a
Yeah.
I don't know which carrier that is over there right now in port.
100% participation.
Wow, that's a great shot, Steve-O.
If you look at it where it goes at San Diego webcams, you can look it on that at any time. That's just on YouTube.
24/7.
And I understand, Steve, but I thought that was, I didn't know that was like one of those camera. I thought it was you flying a drone. That would have been a great shot. That would be a great
Oh
shot.
yeah. No, it's limited where you can fly over there because you've got number one,
Military installation.
the training for the SEAL base is there. There's all kinds of stuff.
Wonder.
I don't see JD on the panel talking about 100% participation. Where you at?
Oh, cool.
Chuck, you in bed? Are you okay?
Hey, Justin, he calling you MC Sticky. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
No,
That's
Steve,
100%.
if you look up above it, his comment, he says, enjoying scallops and asparagus on a bed of rice and it's bed of rice.
Oh, okay.
Bad
Oh,
of right.
Birthday.
Hey, Chuck,
God, that nozzle is amazing.
Stella. The
Did I
what?
tell you, I updated the Bowden tube. I put a new nozzle on. And at that glass bed, I don't know what you guys were talking about, but that plastic is easy to get off of that glass bed.
For now.
Dude, I know, I let it cool. I printed just the base of a print and let it cool for like 20, 30 minutes and it scraped right off, no problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
Magnetic
some
bed
of
was a
them,
pain in the ass.
you'll see.
You'll see. Tim's saying,
haven't-
"You'll see, you just wait."
Yep. Yep.
Oh, if you.
You'll
you
have
know-
problem. You'll
You know-
have problems with sticking to the glass bed. You'll have problems with a lot of stuff with the
No,
glass
I'm
bed.
not, I'm just that good, but hey, anyway, I went to bed.
I'm just
last night.
that good.
I went to bed
Oh,
last
he's
night.
a-
My Bowden tube screwed off in the middle of a print. It came out because I didn't tighten it a good enough when I was putting the new extruder on.
Did you
I
make
don't think
sure
I-
you cut it flush? Did you make sure you cut it flush?
Yeah, I cut it flush. I have an actual cutter that came with it.
Yep.
Damn good.
Yeah.
See, look,
Come here,
Yep,
Peter.
that's what you need. Yep.
it came with the tube. So now I have that.
Yep.
Yeah, they bounce around on these things. There's 5 webcams out there and they'll bounce around the harbor, the people that run it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's fun is about
Things
2 weeks ago, the USS Nimitz
Okay, Bond.
carrier
Oh,
took out, and then
Yeah.
its full escort was out of there too with all
Oh,
the other
yeah.
ships, and they were just
Yeah.
going out one after another.
See that,
And then-
Adrian, in the chat?
No, hold on.
Ooh, shots fired.
What about it?
He said,
That's fine.
JD said, Angry Mateo scares me from being on the panel.
He full of shit. That's what it is.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Oh, Marshall's in there too.
The
There's
I gotta go to the
big-
grocery
the big
store.
lift is out of Amsterdam.
JD talks crap with the best of them. Don't let him fool you.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah, you
Steve,
Yes.
do California have a lot of restrictions about drones?
Bill just said he loves that thing. He said,
No, not really. Where I'm at, I don't have anything really around here except for when you get near the airports, yeah.
Okay.
But
How you doing, Chris Wedgeworth? How you doing, buddy?
hello, Chris. Where I'm at, I'm wide open.
Okay.
Hey, Go Fish. How you doing, Stella?
Stop blaming it on the phone, Chuck. Well, I noticed when I took that nozzle and that Bowden tube out, the Bowden tube was like really blackened and melted a little bit at the tip.
Yeah.
"Hey, so that's more
And
than
then
the
the tip that came with the printer, it was just all cloggy and nasty. So I put a nice big beefy brass tip on there.
That Capricorn is a lot better. It withstands a lot more heat
Oh, you could tell
than
the
the regular.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Standard and all that. Printing like a champ now.
So what did you have problems with sticking this or anything like that?
It wasn't sticking good, but I lowered the nozzle like AZ and Mike said to do. And then Mike
Yeah.
also recommended doing a light spray of some hairspray across it, and that seemed to work. So,
Yep. I use
Sure.
glue stick.
There you go, Adrian.
Sarah, I took her hairspray though. She's gonna kick my ass.
Hold
See
on.
where my mouse, the hand is moving around?
Yeah.
That's where I live, right there.
Okay.
So this is all completely open. This is Camp Pendleton. This is National Forest.
Yeah.
These are just temporary areas because of hospitals. And then, of course, this is John Wayne, Orange County Airport here.
Okay. So
But
when
you
you
can
are, you
s-
have a big open area, then you're good.
The whole coast here along the way is all open. And if you get in here, you'll see over here, you can get down to 100 feet even off the runway. Flying over, this is Newport Beach.
The Father Vader.
Yeah.
100, 200.
Yeah, you get off to the side and you're okay. You know, it's because the run, if the thing stops, mouse starts running around. You'll see the runway right there. There's the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Chris Wedgeworth is in the chat. How you doing, Chris?
I just said that. Were you not listening, Tim Jackson?
Nope.
I said that a little while ago. What is wrong with you, sir?
I wasn't probably on the panel at the time. I was probably outside.
Chris has been in the panel since almost the beginning of the show.
Yeah, almost the beginning.
Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know, Tim Jackson.
Slam the door. Come on. Slam it.
No.
See those chicken legs. Burger. Come on.
Now, Justin, what are you printing now, Justin?
I'm redoing that nameplate for Sarah's desk.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because it keeps on messing it up.
No, the power went out the other night, remember?
I thought you did that yesterday.
No, I did a different one, but this is that curved up one I wanted to try again.
Ah,
The one that
okay.
curves up.
Yeah.
Trying to do a more
Yeah.
compact print.
Yeah, it should work, man. I mean, because you're the best, so it should work.
I am the best. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All
Keep
the women
telling
tell-
yourself that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't get mad because that's what the girls tell me. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
Curtis
Jesus
is back.
Christ. You're hilarious. What's up, Curtis?
Curved up a little.
It did it again.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
Boy, you're hot.
Testing 1, 2. Is that better?
No, he's still hot.
I feel sorry for Steve. He has headphones in.
I'll see you later,
Okay.
Goldfish Office.
All right.
Take
later.
care, Go Fish.
Okay, Stella, we'll see you.
Bye-bye, Stella.
Playing alone like one of. Yeah. Oh my God.
So I re-downloaded Zoom and it's still doing it.
Wow.
Wow.
Must not like your computer.
I don't.
Hey,
It
Ron.
doesn't do it on the webcam mic. It only does it on this mic, and I'm using the Scarlett as an interface. So
Does your mic on does it have its own volume switch on it?
Yeah.
Like
On
the
your
Yeti?
microphone, do you have a volume
Do
switch?
you have a gain switch on it?
So the microphone is an old style tube mic, and I run it into an interface called a Scarlett 2i2, and that converts it to digital. And then that has a gain on it and stuff.
So there's no physical gain like on our.
Well, there's a gain. There's a gain on
How you
the,
doing, buddy?
There's a
And
gain
the-
on the converter.
yeah,
There's one right here.
Time to go mic shopping there, Curtis.
huh?
The time to go some mic shopping.
No, it's only on Zoom. It only happens on Zoom.
Curtis he's got kind of a real attachment to that microphone,
Yeah, it's a special mic.
the special mic.
Hey, Paul,
It was given to him by Frank Sinatra.
Frank
Oh,
Sinatra.
hey, Ron Lockwood.
Where's he?
Hey, Ron's
Hey,
in the
Ron.
chat.
How are you, Ron? How you feeling? How's the back?
Florida?
Mm,
From Florida?
you got that pole saw, man. You
Oh, North Dakota. Right?
going to town.
Oh yeah, he's
There.
been trimming trees way up in the air.
Went all ape shit on his back porch and everything, just start cutting everything.
Oh,
Test this.
it did.
Yeah, we did too.
I got one. I'm going to jump out again. I got one more idea I'm going to try.
What was the picture?
What's it called? A different mic?
A lighter?
Different mic.
Different.
No, just turn the gain down on the converter.
Well, see, that may be the thing.
I'm
though.
wondering.
I've been down here one night about 3 o'clock.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm wondering if it's an older mic, if it's
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah,
if
yeah.
it's starting to show its age, though. You know what I'm
But see,
saying?
what he's going through an analog to digital converter, and that's where I think the problem is.
I wonder if he's going through Logitech, that hub.
No, it's not a lot to check up. What it is he's got to go through a converter. He's not going through the
Oh,
Logitech. It's a regular,
Right.
like a preamp. It's a converter,
yeah.
so the gain you can control on it.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
See, I have to most of the time I got to turn off that Logitech hub because it takes over my mic, everything, my camera.
Well, that's why you have to go in the settings and set it to where it doesn't do that. There's a setting in there for that.
Yeah. Oh,
It tells
Mess
you
with
you want to let your computer take control of the mic instead of G Hub. See, the only thing I use G Hub for is just to do the updates on, because it kind of centralizes all your Logitech gear into one hub.
yeah, it does.
When
Yeah, it
you're-
does. It's good. It's good for that. Yeah. I had
There's a setting in there you can set to where it will allow your computer to take control instead of the actual app.
Yeah. I'll look at that. I didn't really look at it. I just downloaded it.
Paul's got both his babies underneath the covers.
Well, Gracie shaking like a leaf because they're setting fireworks off over here.
Because of the fireworks.
Yeah, I'm trying to comfort her.
Gracie can't get close enough to you.
No. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Come on, JD, where you at?
What you do, Paul, is you go over there about 4 a.m. You set up a couple of M80s in their front yard.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to go and start cutting grass about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Get Ron over there, do some tree trimming.
Give him a chainsaw.
Idiots. Lynn runs into the same thing. She's got some idiots that are like across the street and just.
I thought you didn't live across the street from her.
Well, her house faces this street, and she's the first one on the corner, and across the street and south of her 2 doors is where the idiots are blowing off fireworks all the time.
Yeah, but you didn't. That
JD. Oh, they're watching. Mm-hmm.
JD. You beautiful son of a bitch. How you doing? What the hell is that?
Grassy Springer on the other side, I think.
Is JD token a little bit tonight or something or what?
He's trying to cut the grass on the other side of the fence, I reckon.
A message for you there, Adrian.
Message for Adrian, where?
In the chat.
JDS.
What's up, JDS Flying Canic? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, that's it. 3 lines of Adrian.
Hey, JDS.
Ain't nobody talking to you, Tim. He said Adrian, not Tim.
Hey.
And he emphasizes Adrian with a whole bunch of N. To me, not you, sir.
He gets titillated by that.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Jackson, I'm whooping your ass too.
That's enough out of you.
I'm whooping your ass too when I get a hold of you. Sir. Wait until I make it to a straight. I'm gonna hang you by your damn toes.
Well, what you do is you just get a hold of the kangaroo mob.
He wouldn't. He couldn't do it, Paul. He needs a step stool just to see eye to eye to me.
Oh, there we go.
Now that's a low blow.
Look at Ron. There'll be none of that.
Adrian,
See ya, Philly. Take care.
Tune Tim out, Adrian. Just tune Tim out.
What was that, Paul?
Just tune Tim out.
Well, if you think about it, all I gotta do is just choke him by his fingers. He'll suffocate. He can't breathe if you choke his fingers.
Yeah.
Because if you choke the fingers, Paul, there won't be any sign of any, activity. If you choke him here, then the farmer choke him by his finger. He'll stop breathing. Just grab it real tight.
Well, you're talking some shit. I'm telling you. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, Paul's got both his babies over there under the blanket. They're feeling
Take care,
safe.
Filipina. Filipina's leaving.
Hey, Filipina.
Oh, see ya, Filipina.
Thanks for coming in. You have a good evening. She's in England, so right now it's 11:54.
Bye, Leanne Zelinsky. No, I'm sorry, Filipina.
Yeah.
Here's my story. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, what's up with
Filipina
your
has
mic?
a real nice live stream periodically. You guys should check her out.
Yep.
JDS.
Jesus, what's wrong with people in the chat, man? They're going all. Gotta go get some hamburger. I'm gonna have some tacos tonight.
That it?
What time is it over there, Tim?
Almost 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Holy crap!
Jesus
What
Christ.
is wrong with your mic?
Zoom must be acting up because everybody's.
Hey, Adrian, He's like that at 9 a.m. Can you imagine at 10 p.m.?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm asleep at 10 p.m. Thank you.
But see, actually, at 10 p.m. he probably be like, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
No, he had to go see the doctors. He's under strict doctor's orders now.
Let that fool you.
There you go, Tim.
What up?
Yes, just
Oh God.
look, he's
First time I got-
blushing. JDS, he's blushing.
Jerry, watch what Jerry is like kind of say to you, Tim.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Russell.
God.
Tim Jackson. We're talking
Yo.
about psst, hot.
Oh my God. Oh
You
my
are
God.
hot, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
first time I get told that.
here
comes
comes
the-
the day.
Here comes
And Curtis is back.
Oh my God.
So I can't call Ron Lockwood a beautiful, beautiful man, a beautiful son of a bitch without everybody.
Well, it's the way you poke your lip when you're so
Turn,
beautiful.
turn that down. There you go.
Every time I join, this is maxed out.
That's
Wow.
weird. Why is that? That's weird.
Hey, JDS, Lynn.
I updated the firmware on the Scarlett. Scarlett's current. The mic is current. The computer is current. I don't understand why. But every time I join,
How about turning the gain down on the amp on the converter?
so the converter
That's
gain
weird.
is down. I'm getting a green light, no red light. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's all green.
You're clear now, and you're not really
You're
coming.
clear, you're good.
You're just a little bit, but you're not hot like you were.
Right.
Sound good now.
JD Mini
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's good.
That's clear.
Pimp Daddy. Get the hell out of here.
But somewhere during this stream, it'll jump back up, and the gain on Zoom will kick up.
Please, Ron.
Ron.
Oh my God.
Unless, hey, is it possible that your converter, being since it was made in the 60s,
No, the converter's new.
might be fading out?
No, the converter is new.
Okay. The microphone could be fading out. That's 60s, right?
No, that's 80s.
Pimp Daddy.
I mean, it
Have you replaced the vacuum tube in it?
Yeah.
Vacuum tube.
So how are
Oh,
you,
the old
Daddy?
tubes. The old tubes.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you
they're-
what, you go to any, even the most modern recording studios today. You want to see what's in there? That
Yep.
equipment is tube audio. It is not
Yep.
digital. It's
Yep.
Macintosh.
The best sound.
A guy that actually my parents bought the property from where they built their home at. We had gone up to his home because he found out I liked audio. And he goes, come on out to the garage. Come to find out, this guy was head of recording for NBC movie productions. He was a sound production studio coordinator. Went into his place. You went into the room. The room had no squares. Built it out so it was walls all the way around the inside, and then you opened up a door, and it was all sound acoustics all the way around. And at that time, there wasn't even back what they call quad channel. You remember quad amplifiers started coming out.
Yeah.
He was running it through his amplifiers with double sets of quads. But he built all the speaker arrays on the front and the rear. So he was running true surround sound before surround sound and
Was the
Dolby
deal,
and
yeah.
everything got in there. And it was like, oh my Lord. And then he had a big screen and he would watch the stuff and he would do all the mixing in his garage.
Justin, are you reprinting that?
That would be a cool job.
That would.
Yeah, the one that curves up like that. I'll send you a picture of it. Hold on.
Is that the one you
Can
did
you
last
show
night?
that again?
No, it was,
You did that
it was
again?
another one.
There's some
It's-
guys that
you
do
did it again.
voiceovers that have got their own studios and stuff, and that's some pretty awesome stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all using tube mics.
Mhm.
Well, when you say tube mic, what is that like a paper towel roll where they talk like this?
A tin can with a string, tin can with a string coming through it.
Look at her
Man,
run.
Winchester Cathedral.
Yeah.
Oh god. You and Justin are in trouble, boy. Ron, it's time for you to get up here.
He's old.
Ooh, damn.
There you go, JD. Just wait for it.
What are you printing?
Ooh. Oh man. He's printing a nameplate because you gotta remember her name.
It's for her desk at work.
I take it you're talking about Sarah.
Yes, it sits flat.
Sarah,
It sits flat and then
Sarah.
the name curves up like that and says Sarah.
Oh,
The storm are brewing in your eyes.
I was doing it the other night and it was about 80% done and the power had kicked off while I wasn't home. Because of a
oh
thunderstorm.
no.
Rabbit or the bunny?
I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Okay.
And Ron can do it.
I baited. Did you see I baited Dre earlier to come on the panel?
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
told him, I said, you don't really fly drones. I don't think you really know how to fly drones. And like 2 seconds later, he comes up on the panel. I was like, oh, I gotta leave.
That was funny.
Do you have one of his nice tight shirts on showing you the guns?
Yeah. Who doesn't fly drones?
Bring it on, Mister. I wreck my drones all the time, Kansas boy. Oh god. Shots are fired. Shots are fired.
Ron.
And that's 3 over the bow.
Yep. That's when you step back and watch this crap. Don't be in line.
Speaking of that, Camp Pendleton, man, I'll tell you, last night they were doing some testing while practicing out there with some big guns.
Nice. I like watching. I like up in Rockhampton, they had the same thing.
When they
Oh,
with all this trouble and all around the world,
Mhm.
you know they are, because they sent, like I said, the USS Nimitz. There was one of the gals in the chat on that stream.
Mhm.
Actually, there was 2 women there. Their sons were on there, and the one son was on the carrier. The other son was coming in from Chicago, and they were coming in he was a pilot. So the carrier gets out, leaves out, gets to sea, turns around, and just sits out there in the bay. And then they fly in and bring the aircraft in on board.
Preparing.
Because they don't keep, well, no, they don't keep the aircraft. They don't keep the aircraft on the carrier in case anything should happen.
Okay.
There's only a very few actually birds that they keep on there. The rest are taken to other bases and brought around maintenance and stuff, but they don't want it on in case anything should happen.
Right. I think something's going to happen soon. Very soon.
Yeah. With the US sticking its nose in places it shouldn't be.
They always have.
Well, really, what else is new?
Yeah, exactly.
I think something's going to happen, but it's not going to be in the U.S.
No,
It won't
no,
happen on
not
the
here.
soil. Nope.
It's going to
I did-
actually happen, I think, 2 places.
Yeah. I do know that out at Fort Lewis, we sent out a whole bunch of old equipment.
Mhm.
We didn't send out new equipment. We sent out old equipment. I was there when they were
There's-
loading that stuff on the ships.
Mhm.
There's a lot of equipment coming, going north on the highway. So this past week, that's all you
I know
saw.
people are saying, well, we're sending too much arms. We're sending stuff that's old.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't work, but you can definitely see that it's seen better days,
Mhm.
which means in the end, we're going to turn around and buy new stuff. And hopefully that would stimulate the economy.
Yeah, but the problem is the government doesn't really stimulate the economy.
Oh, well, no. But when you take a government contract and you start buying more tanks and planes from
Sure.
McDonnell Douglas
For the
for what they're sending out, and they're supposed to be replacing anyway, it does help.
oh yeah,
They,
it does.
they stimulate their own pockets.
That's the problem with all this stuff going over and out of the country. Whose
Mhm.
pockets is it stimulating? It's
Yeah, exactly.
it's getting sent over, laundered, and stimulated and coming back.
Yeah.
So much. Jesus.
What'd you say, Justin?
Stimulating his
Stop saying
balls.
Stimulating so much.
Unreal. Unreal. Keep your camera off. It's the best view we got.
There was that one time in college, right, Justin?
Exactly. He spent all day thinking about that.
Yes, here comes Ron.
The ugliest
Ron.
POS I've ever seen.
Mhm.
All right, JD, let's we got things to do. Let's go.
He even got the defib ready. Look behind him.
Good evening,
Yeah.
Ron.
I'll light
You got-
you up there, JD.
He did.
That's
You'll
compassion.
get stimulated.
That's
have
that's
no heart.
compassion. He'll revive you after he takes you out.
Yeah,
Only to take you out again.
that's really that's heartfelt right there. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Certainly.
Oh Lord. So what's up, Ron?
It's been a long day. Been
Lot of
on
calls?
since 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Holy crap.
A lot of calls.
A couple. We did one transfer this morning again. Went to Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. It's about 2 hours one way. But I've never been
Did you
down
bluff?
that way before. It was kind of, I can see why that damn state gets tornadoes all the time. It's flat as shit.
Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Oklahoma.
Well, at nighttime in Nebraska, you can see traffic coming 12, 15 miles away.
Yeah. Oh well.
So where are you at now?
Back at the station. I'm kind of going through some things and reorienting myself because it's my first day back. I haven't been here in a year,
Oh, okay.
so kind of getting reoriented.
Now this is the one you used to work at before?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the hot boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So,
Whoop, whoop. Still hot.
Oh, yeah.
how did that get rearranged?
Who's your daddy?
I keep hanging with you guys and wanting to buy drones and cameras and everything. So I said, well, I need to keep working more. So,
Oh, I thought it was just to be able to fill your truck up to get to work.
well, that too. Yeah. I actually rode
Can
the
you
motorcycle.
imagine Stevie drives 4.5 hours to and from work?
I know.
When you got to overcompensate.
9
Well, you're
hour
old.
travel
You're
time.
old too, so you're thinking
Yeah.
about time.
Wow, that's insane. I thought my commute was bad so I'm 30 minutes from work, but with Seattle traffic, sometimes it could be 2 to 3 hours getting home.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it was 9 miles an hour driving home from work.
On the 5s.
Yep.
Yeah. I was on that piece of shit highway last June, whenever it was I was there.
Memory's the first thing that starts to go, Ron.
Oh,
Your age.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Curtis, if it's north or south. The 5 sucks.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, brought the scooter here yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Of course, even filled that up. It was almost on fumes. Took me $26 to fill that up, but I got to use the 91 octane. But I only used a little less than half a tank to get here, so about $12 to get to work.
That's a hell of a lot cheaper than the truck.
Well, I will say kudos to, I want to give a shout out to the company I work for, Pacific Welding Supply. Our boss just sent out an email Friday and says he acknowledges that a lot of us are having to travel to get to work.
What's
So
that?
he's going to give us a 4% raise next month across the board.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that makes up for half the CPI index raise for this last month.
Yeah.
8.6% for the year.
Yeah, I know. But it's better than what most companies are doing, you know, which is nothing.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
I'm recognizing the effort and appreciating it.
Oh, that's for sure. That's commendable. Unfortunately, we had to send out to one of our tenants their yearly CPI index adjustment and CAM charges for the last year. And it was at 8.6 coming up, but we just kept it at 8. There's enough damage to them. But for the last 2 years, we haven't given them any increase whatsoever. We just kept the base rate because of the COVID mess.
Yeah, Steve, this is the way to travel.
There you go.
Yeah, that's my baby.
There we go, JD, watch.
But it's the way to travel.
Well, it's the time of year you can finally use it again.
Yeah. Well, there you go, JD. All right, I'm a fucking ambulance driver today.
I never doubted you.
Oh my God.
And we're proud of you, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The reason he's saying that, JD, is because he's telling you how he's going to pick you up to transport you. It won't be off from a rotor or a fixed wing in order to get you there fast. It's going to be slow traveling to get you to the hospital.
Hey, Tim, I'm using my old webcam so I can switch back and forth.
Your what?
I'm using my old webcam. See, watch.
Oh,
Boom.
okay. Yeah. Boom. Boom. That's good. Well, now you'll never forget her name.
So, Ron, what is something interesting in the ambulance that most people don't know about that you could show us?
No, you don't want to see that. The toy container. The toy container.
Now, are you certified to use the siren or?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's hardcore.
And in the
Probably
background,
these
all you hear-
electronic stretchers. They're, God, I wish I had them when I was a youngster. You can take them in and out with one hand. Hold on 1 second.
Well, he dropped his phone. Oh, look at that.
Out. They're all electronic.
Oh, wow. It stayed level too.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
then-
it's on like a tray or something?
Yeah, it locks
Okay.
right into here. And then I just push a button over here, lower the legs.
That's pretty cool.
So now the legs are lowered. So, and then you hit the release button.
Now, if
Same
somebody
thing,
don't
it-
put it on that track the right way, you're screwed. Well,
Now,
not
how
you.
much weight can that thing hold being extended out like that?
They probably
700
couldn't.
pounds. It's
So you'll need a heavy duty one for Justin.
And me.
What's the weight capacity load, Ron?
10 times 2.
870 pounds.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
There it is right there.
Damn.
Yeah, Tim
Justin ate a
thinks
couple of his
it's
burritos.
over 110 pounds, which is heavier than him. He thinks it's fat.
870 pounds.
That's pretty badass, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I wish I was 110. Well,
That-
really, no.
Eating some
I
food.
got
and
some
you'll
good
get-
drugs in here under lock and key that there's some that can make you giggle. There's some that can make you really laugh. And there's some that can give you a big bolus of go shut the hell up, JD.
And you're gonna get those, JD.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. He's gonna give me the boner pill and then knock me out. And
Oh, God damn.
The boner.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, Ron, those drugs you're talking about, I'm assuming they're under lock and key, correct?
They're right up here. Yep.
But they're locked up, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
You have the key. Okay.
which one? Which key is that?
You notice that when he shows you the key, he gets a
Where?
big grin on his face. Did you notice?
Hey, he's just thinking about what's the best drug to knock JD out with.
it's those drugs that we use that we initiate the 3 FU rule. On your third FU, when you tell me FU for the third time, I'm like, no, FU, no, FU. Good night. Then I push the plunger. See you later. You're not gonna like it when you wake up.
David Preston sent you a message in the chat, Justin, about your printer.
To be honest, I have no idea. I haven't messed with the speed on it at all.
Thank you, Ron, for showing us that.
Yeah.
I print an auto, David.
Cool.
That is.
I had it years ago. I
Pretty
probably
cool.
have it back today.
My dad was a medic in the military, and I got to ride in the back of an ambulance just as a kid. Totally different now.
Yeah. Our ambulances back then were looking like the old style funeral station wagons that used to move them back and forth in the Air Force.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
it's only it might be a year old. We got 3 new ones. We need them.
So true story. My we were in Amberg, Germany, and I was totally my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was a kid, and I backed up into the street, and the car hit me doing 80 miles an hour, spun me around, threw me into the fence across the street. Because I didn't see it coming. You always hear the story about the drunk guy survives the accident. Because I didn't see it coming, I never tensed up or anything like that. Nothing was broken. Nothing was hurt. My hand went through the fence. I got a splinter in my finger. I got up and tried to walk away, and the MP at the gate comes over and he goes, "No, you're staying right here. The ambulance is on the way." And I go, "You don't understand. My dad is in that ambulance. I will not be here when he gets And the MP's like, "You're going to be fine. You're dead." "No, I'm not going to get that ass whooping. No, I'm leaving." And the MP had to restrain me and keep me there till, and sure, yeah, it was my dad that showed up, and he was not mad at me or anything. And the guy was very apologetic about hitting me and everything. The MP witnessed it, the whole thing, but it was, I was more worried about my dad kicking my ass than anything else. That was back in the day when you respected your father because you knew you'd get an ass beating.
That's right.
Yeah. And I didn't get a spanking for it.
Something JD's going to learn from Ron here in a minute.
Yeah, don't try to take yourself out of the loop.
But yeah, the ambulances in Germany, they look like the World War II box style ambulance, like a pickup truck with a box around it. That's what those looked like.
Like he's charging it up now.
We had some on the Air Force Base, but the stuff that we'd used because of the hospital were just the old style ambulances, which were, like I said, that was like the big extended station wagons, like for funeral homes that were converted into ambulances that we had over there.
The other interesting thing about growing up overseas was the military takes care of you. And if they're going to go somewhere and you want to go, for instance, we lived in Amberg, but if we wanted to go to Nuremberg, we would jump on the ambulance that would go to Nuremberg to resupply. So every Saturday it would go to Nuremberg to get resupplies for the hospital in Amberg. So we'd jump on there, go to Nuremberg, spend the afternoon there, and then catch the ambulance ride back.
Good girl.
That's pretty cool.
That was one of the things that we got to do too, being with Medical Aerovac, that we could catch hops going around all over the place. If you
Yeah.
wanted to catch a hop someplace, get on board and let's go.
Yeah, we did the same thing. We did a medical hop that was going from Germany to Spain, and me and my buddies got on it, and we just rode over to Spain, got off the plane for a few minutes, and got back on as kids.
Yeah.
As kids. I mean, can you imagine that? You know, we're 9-10 years old. We decided we want to go to Spain for the day, so we get on a military airplane with people that my dad knew. So it wasn't, you know, that bizarre of a thing to do. We're like, yeah, you want to ride the plane? Let's go. We'll take you over there. And then landed. They got the people off that needed to get over there for the emergency surgery. We got back on the plane, flew back to Germany.
Not nowadays.
yeah, not nowadays. Yeah.
When you get really mouthy with me, you see me coming at you with this, you better worry.
Please explain. Please. What is that?
It's a laryngoscope.
Yep.
That's what I use to open up your big yap to put this down your throat.
Sounds kinky,
Put
right?
an air tube down.
Yep.
And that is not comfortable.
It's actually spoon shaped, right? And it goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sounds kinky.
It sounds to me like Justin wants to try it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Well, he shocks himself.
Does it go down your throat or does it go down your nose?
Well, you can put it down either.
Wayne says that goes in the butt.
What it goes
He said what?
Well, yeah, Justin had that one time in college.
Told you, we all went to college once.
fully adjustable.
Justin
Was that
wasn't
easy,
enrolled in
eh?
college, he just went there.
A multi-orifice instrument.
I can pretty much stick them anywhere.
Or make a new hole with it.
David Preston says,
Ron, have you ever had to do a tracheotomy?
in the US?
Yep. Yep, I've done a couple. It's been a while, but I've done them. Put the tubes in.
Ron,
Yes.
have you, because I don't know personally anybody that's done it, but have you had to do an emergency C-section on the road?
No, we can't do that on the road, but
I've heard of it having been done like up in the mountains or whatever. They just say you got to pull over, and then it goes breech, and they have to do it.
most probably critical. It was back then. It was in our protocols. It was a last ditch effort. But the most critical thing, first time and only time I ever did it, I was in California, in San Diego, not far from Steve, and we had that big crash where that guy tried to commit suicide on I think it was the 8.
Yeah.
But he went into cardiac arrest and a lot of chest trauma. And we're like, well, the last ditch effort is to try a pericardial centesis, where you stick a needle in through the chest and into the pericardial sac around the heart and try to drain blood away from the heart. Yeah. First time I ever did it, I was successful. But yeah, it was, my preceptor said, well, here you go. It's time for you to get your feet
That's
wet.
one of those moments, Ron, when you have an assistant and you're saying, okay, God, let me do this. Okay, God, let me do this.
Ron, David Preston in the chat has a question for you. It says, what's the price of an ambulance call out in the U.S.?
It all depends where you're at.
And
what
it
you have.
depends upon the insurance too, right?
Your insurance, how far, like that guy today. Now we can only charge for loaded miles. It was in excess of 100 miles to that hospital today. Problem was, the little hospital here did not have the capability of taking care of them. There were no flight services available, and they were the closest hospital that could take care of him. Rapid City was full, and the only other place, yeah, that's about it. Keep in mind, I'm in rural Midwest.
Yeah.
They went to Scottsbluff, Nebraska. What other toys could I irritate?
Well, I know when I was when I had a car accident in the town of Corona, just inland from here, to the hospital was nothing, but it was the wait time backed up of getting in the emergency room. The bill came in at just under $1,800, and it probably wasn't even 3 miles to the hospital, but they're charging for the wait time for the crew sitting there while you're waiting to get into the ER.
I went to an urgent, should I say, Lynn took me to urgent care about 4 years ago.
She drug his
because
ass there.
I was having severe chest pains, and I went in there, and they took my blood pressure and everything. Next thing I know, there's an ambulance there to pick me up and take me to the hospital, which is 3.5 miles down the road. My insurance company paid them $1,000 for that ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, beautiful man?
In that hospital, Ron, you just, it has its own ambulance entrance. You just go right in the doors. It takes you right into emergency, and they just flopped me on the counter and they were gone.
Well, see, Paul, that's where what I was telling you the other day, the problem that we're having back home where I was from, they shut down 2 of the 4 local hospitals in the county. And the other 2 hospitals now are so completely overwhelmed. These ambulances are coming to the emergency room. They're waiting 1 to 2 hours to get that patient off of their stretcher.
Wow.
1 to 2 hours. So that's depleting them from going back to their territory. But anyhow, to answer David's question, it varies. There are some ambulance companies that have memberships, and if you join a membership, they will still charge your insurance. A lot of times insurances will only pay X amount. So if they charge your insurance, let's say it's a $500 bill, and say the insurance only pays $300, well, they won't personally
go after you. Yeah.
They won't go after you for the $200. They'll eat that cost because of all the, they do membership drives. We do. The one helicopter I work for in Reno did the same thing. Yeah. But
I'm gonna hop off here, guys.
All right, JD.
Hey, JD, you get ready to go to Adrian's.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I love the way he said, "Oh yeah." You see that look in his eyes?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'd take that to the bank or not.
I mean, I won't because I don't want to cash it because it might bounce. But I like the way he said, "Oh yeah."
No, not might. It will. He ain't coming.
Now, before you leave, hold on, JD. Hold on. Hey, Ron. I don't like the way JD was hitting on you, sir. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, JD. There's one more toy I want to show you. This is if you really piss me off.
He's bringing out all the toys.
And I'll just say that, oh, sorry, JD, I can't get that IV on you. So this is what we do for what they call it intraosseous. We drill.
You drill it?
Take your fancy glue gun and put it back.
They drill right in.
Yep.
Right into your bone marrow.
Right into the bone marrow.
Oh.
The drill bits.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Hook it right up to IV.
Once again,
You guys doing
I go
what are
back
you guys
to
doing?
Ron.
Arts and crafts?
I go back to Ron feeding deer. Oh, I really enjoy this. And now he's over here talking about how he likes to torture everybody.
You threaten them.
Jesus Christ.
Hate to be that deer.
You are a sick
It's
man.
the humans he doesn't like. He loves the deer.
He's a sick man.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
JD tells me the other day, he says, JD tells me the other day on the live stream, did you see this psychopath? I said, what? He said, Ron's feeding the deer knowing that he's going to kill him later on.
Yep. Yeah, and it was the way he said it. I really enjoy this. Good grief. Like watching Hannibal Lecter.
I just want to point out that my mic has not been messing up.
No, it hasn't.
Animal Lecter.
Animal.
All right, I'm out.
Not Hannibal.
On that note, see you, JD.
Later,
Oh my God.
Bye, JD.
Damn.
That Ron and his fancy glue gun. That's just an arts and crafts set.
He was JD was pretty hard on you, Ron.
He was.
Oh my God.
I mean, I thought you were friends.
David's right. David's right. Deer don't swear at you. Humans would.
Talky little dudes from Kansas.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, Steve, I got some more renders I need to send to you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, please do. You've been at it again?
A little bit,
renders.
not much.
Them renders, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ones I sent you, Tim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listen to Tim. Ha!
That's what they're called, renders. You render the video or you render the photo.
I like to render them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some lithophanes.
Has anybody been paying attention to Philly Drone Life?
No, I haven't.
Once in a while. Yeah.
He's on now.
I like him.
I like him too. I mean, I made his intro and all that. I went back to see some stuff and he's deleted all of his live shows.
Yeah. He deleted all of them.
Paul's beating him in views because you'll lose any views of anything you delete. You'll lose those
I
views.
wonder why he did that.
FAA.
Probably.
Well, he's not flying on the live show.
Yeah, but if the FAA's already gotten to the point where they're watching something because they think somebody's doing something, they probably already took our screen recording of that.
Well, no, what I'm talking about is a live show where he's sitting in his home and he's talking and, doing whatever.
He
like we're
deleted
doing
them all.
here.
He deleted them all.
Yeah. The aerial stuff is still there.
Yeah, maybe it was just decided they were clubbing up his channel or something. I don't know.
Hey.
It's kind of weird. But you'll lose the views, though. Like I said, you'll lose that watch time and the views when you delete stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully it didn't kill his.
Who really goes back
probably
and watches the previous show?
A lot of people actually do. Well, if they're within a couple of weeks, if they're not that old, people will do that.
But
But
if there was something that specific that happened, I can see somebody going back and watching a live show. But
Yeah.
the live show to me is more about the interaction with the people in the chat and the people in the panel.
Good God, Paul Hodges, can you coddle those dogs anymore?
Well, they've been letting fireworks off next door. Gracie's been sitting there shaking like a leaf.
Oh.
Why so many fireworks?
They're not supposed to be. It's illegal right now.
Light off a couple.
California, it's illegal except for only a couple of cities.
LA
Where I
County,
live.
you can.
It's illegal over here.
The same
LA
way it's illegal here.
LA gets smoky during 4th of July. Real smoky.
I usually send my drone up just like 100 feet in the air and it looks like a war zone. It looks like, all this stuff going off just in the distance.
That's
Well,
what I
here-
did is just to get because they shoot the fireworks from the harbor and we're on map, the bluffs there. But if I, just like you're saying, Curtis, put it up about 100 feet in the air and now I'm looking over the top and I can see perfectly,
here-
everything down over there.
It's illegal here in our county, but you can go to the next county over and buy the fireworks. But the cops don't enforce it, neither do the fire department during 4th of July, New Year's. So they let it go because there's just too many people doing it. They'd be out spending, their whole night chasing people down, so they don't even bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're doing it just randomly, a week later after 4th of July, they may show up to your house.
You're in trouble.
But the problem is here with fireworks, they're using mortar rounds. I mean, they're using the big commercial style
Yeah.
stuff that are going off
That's what
here.
we use.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
people-
I mean, you're out there, all of a sudden you hear this boom explosion.
Oh yeah, people here will be shooting off 3-4 inch shells.
Yeah. When we were in Vegas back in December, we went out to the one Indian reservation property that's out there. And there they have a whole entire fireworks warehouse that you can go in there. It's like going into Toys R Us for anything you want.
Where's that at?
It's just outside of Las Vegas.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it
Been there for years.
and yeah, they have. In fact,
Yeah.
they have an area over there. So if you want to launch, they have an actual launch site with the different tubes for the mortars and sets. So you can just shoot them off yourself there just to enjoy it at nighttime. They'll let you use it. They have it all set up. And you can fire them off there just to have fun because you wanted to let them go.
Yeah, because they have a bunch of campers that come out and camp around the site.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
a bunch of-
Fourth of
yeah.
July, they actually had to close down and it's like softs, like the tents, but those commercial, like they use them for like assembly halls. It's a really heavy duty tip because it's got to keep air running in there and cooling to keep it cool in there, but not completely air conditioned. And they go, yeah, if everything that you see in here now, we had to completely shut down, go to our bunker. We shut down for 2.5 hours. We had to reload it back up. And then we opened up the doors again on the 4th of July because they had sold out the whole entire warehouse twice.
See ya.
Be
Later, Ron.
safe.
See you, Ron. Take care, bud.
Okay, Ron, thanks for coming in, buddy.
See you later, Ron.
We got
David Preston says it should be illegal over here, but you can buy explosives, but not a gun.
That's weird. It's illegal over here.
Hey, where's
Ooh,
the
look at that.
That's from behind my house.
That's pretty
Yeah, that's
cool.
what mine looks like when I film.
Was that for the 4th of July, Paul?
Yep.
That looks like Los
Was that you
Angeles.
with your drone, Paul?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. We used to get our fireworks from south of the border.
You can see them going off all over the city.
What do you mean south of the border?
South, what was it? South Carolina, right over the Carolina border. It's a shop on the left-hand side, I think, or the right-hand side, south of the border.
Oh, it's of South Carolina?
Yeah, it's a.
Oh.
I heard that they're closing it down, which
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Like
there's
a
some
land-
states, some states that they actually, like California.
see if I can find it.
Hello.
I mean, they're going off everywhere, as you can see them. And I'm panning from south to north because the water is east of us.
Yeah.
And as far as you can see, way in the distance, there's fireworks going off.
Well, you can do fireworks here, but it's got to be, I think, May 2-4, July 1st, and then the long weekend in September is the only time you're allowed to let them off.
There it is.
It's everywhere there, Paul.
Yep. And,
It's in
and
the,
these are all private ones. These are the idiots shooting them off.
Check that out, Steven. It's in the private chat. That's where I'm talking about.
I mean, look at them. They're everywhere.
We used to go there every year and get our fireworks.
South of the border.
Yep.
I've been to
Cool.
south of the border.
It's awesome there, isn't it?
It sure is.
Hmm.
Mm. How is it going, fellas?
Pretty good. How are you
Good.
going?
How are you?
We're
I'm
doing
good.
good.
I'm
Was
good.
the
Can't
best that
complain.
Justin ever. That's the best sounding that Justin ever made.
Yeah,
in his
that's the
life.
best that microphone's ever sound, Sarah.
Mhm.
He says, "Shut up."
Well, turn the camera on, Sarah.
Yeah,
Mm,
right.
no.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Sarah.
No.
Just a little camera. You know,
No.
something to brighten our day. You know.
No.
He's like, no.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go
But
eat
Sarah-
my dinner now. It's been great, fellas.
Hey, thanks.
Take
Sarah.
care,
Sarah.
Sarah. Have a
But
good
you
evening.
know,
Cheers, Sarah.
we'd love to chat with you more often, Sarah.
Oh, I know. I have
She
to
made
fly. I
cake.
have to get him away from his studio.
Is that what you're calling? He changed it to studio. It used to be closet.
Oh yeah, it's a studio now.
Oh, studio now. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. How many quesadillas is he going to eat?
He only ate 2.
He only ate 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I cut
surprise.
them into little triangles.
Did
Oh.
Sarah, did he show you his little twist burrito thing?
That was the burrito holder thing I was looking at.
No. No, he didn't show me.
Oh, he says it's as big as a thermos and you twist it and the burrito keeps coming up and you keep eating.
Uh
I didn't look right there, Paul. But anyway, go ahead.
Bye guys.
There,
Okay, bye, Sarah.
See ya.
there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yes, holy crap.
We've got stores like that. I mean,
And that's only, you're only looking one half of one
Yep.
direction.
yep.
God, no
We've
lighters
got-
allowed in
we've
that
got-
place, are there?
We've
Nope.
got stores like that in my town, and my town is only 34,000 people. They've got warehouses for sale.
Yeah, see how I said it was that soft-sided material like arenas? It's all
Yeah.
done. It's fully ventilated in here. But
Holy crap.
there's let's see, hopefully it doesn't have music.
That's crazy.
They launch it
lighters
there.
allowed. No lighters allowed. That's pretty cool.
Well, you know, it'd be great about that secondary camera too, is if I'm at work, I can set up a StreamYard stream,
Yeah, you could.
leave it running, and then I'll be able to monitor it from work.
Yep.
Hey,
I'll be
Paul,
able to see it screwing up and not be able to do
Yeah,
nothing about
Paul.
it.
Paul, you have to do the nano
That'd
with
be funny.
fireworks.
Do the
It's
nano
messing
with
up. Look.
fireworks?
It's on fire. Holy shit. Well, you get to call the ambulance or fire squad.
Yeah, so they come in here with a 4-inch hose and just drench my whole computer and everything.
That'll be fucked up. See, now when you get a Pi and connect it to it, you can stop it from your phone if something goes wrong.
Yeah, I just need to get Sean or somebody to build me one. Because I don't know nothing about that stuff. I don't know how to build any of that.
Well, just buy the Pi and connect it to your control board.
There you go, Tim. I just put it up for you.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
You
Whoa.
should've
Hello. How you
shown the
doing?
picture before, Paul.
Oh, it looks a lot drier now.
Oh, yeah. It looks a lot drier.
She looks like my neighbor
That girl on the
in the
on the
blue dress.
sidewalk doesn't look too shabby. Mhm.
Oh, here's
The one
cover
in-
right there.
The one that was standing by the bike, she kind of looks like my
Yeah.
neighbor.
Yeah. You got a neighbor that looks like.
Yeah, since she likes to sit out there in her very skimpy shorts and wash her car all the time.
Oh yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame.
Oh, martini bar, kettle one, straight up, twist,
Yeah.
Mm.
shaken,
Jeez.
not stirred.
Yeah. Grab that chair. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, big party coming in.
Now I'm hungry for tacos. Thanks, Justin.
You didn't
Yeah,
have
right,
tacos.
cool.
What'd you have? You had burritos, didn't you?
Oh, no, we had quesadillas.
Enchiladas. Enchiladas or enchiladas?
Quesadillas. They're
Quesadillas.
flat.
There you
They're
go.
flat.
There
They
you
should
go,
even
Tim.
cut them up for just, oh my God. Hello.
She even cuts the crust off my bread for me.
Oh my God. She does everything except feed you.
I don't ask her to do it. She does it on her own free will. I've
Oh,
never
you
forced
know-
Sarah to do anything.
You know, she's a mother, so she does it for the kids. So she just does it like a what's the name line.
Oh, she knows I'm her biggest baby. She knows that.
The biggest kid in the house.
Yeah, she
The
knows
biggest
that.
kid. It blows your nose for you.
That chair's what she got in.
Wait, hold on. What? Something about a wet chair?
Wet butt.
Oh my. That's a pretty chair right there. Yeah, it looks all right. You can check it, but it looks all right. She just got her nails done. You see her going like that. Nothing to the imagination. Nothing. to
What
the
is she
imagination.
wiping? Look at her. She's wiping something under the table.
Oh my God.
Yeah, David, I remember that when that happened.
That's a nice pair of chairs, Wayne D says.
Yeah, that's a nice pair of chairs. Yeah.
He said, I never wanted to be a chair so bad in my life.
Whoa, God. I had to put that up here on this other screen. I got 3 monitors. Where's it at?
Boy, they're sure having a lot of buffering problems with that martini bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I don't know what they need to get one of those camera systems that Dre was talking about.
Oh, the Wi-Fi, the remote.
Tim, have you ever used the glow in the dark filament?
No, I haven't, but Mike has.
Yeah, I
Came
got
out
some
pretty
coming,
good.
but I wanted to try it. And I'm wondering how bright it is.
I don't know.
I think Dennis Lovelady used it when he made that clock thing for Kelly. Already said
Was it pretty
drone.
good?
When he made the sign for him.
I mean, was it not pretty bright?
If I remember right, yeah, because it kind of like I was glowing, and when it lit up, because he put lighting in it,
Yeah, he did.
yeah, it really makes it stand out because it's like transparent, and then when the light comes on, it really comes through.
Yeah, he sent me the bracket for that, the bracket and the holder, the whole STL file for it. Through
Yeah, you
email.
may want to check with Dennis. He's done a lot of really cool things with it.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, Sean said he liked that glass bed. And so far, with the little bit of experience I've had with it today, I like it.
It's just
more
keeping
of a-
keeping it clean.
Well, it's both CAZ and Tim were telling me there was issues with the PLA sticking to it, but I let it dry for like 20 minutes and took the scraper, it came right off, no problem.
Yeah, but you just got it. You haven't printed a lot of stuff on that on the bed yet. Wait until you wear it in. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Well, as cheap as they are, I'll
Trying to
just
figure out if this is a wedding party here or what.
do what?
Is this a wedding party here or what?
I don't know. They look. Never mind. Pretty,
Most likely a wedding party or a bachelorette party.
Bachelorette party,
And that's-
probably.
Oh, right
that's
there,
Why
the
would
girl on
she
the
have
left.
a veil on? And
Yeah, the girl on the left.
Because it's probably a bachelorette party or they're. where they're
And what's he,
going
the
out for lunch.
homecoming queen? What's
Yeah,
the
he's
homecoming
queen.
queen?
Okay, he's got something. It says something about.
Well, the guy that's with them is. So that's why he's with the party.
Well, I like her tattoo.
She's got a
Look, I
sash,
can't-
she's
I
got a
can't talk
sash
about
on her
that.
too.
She's pretty. She's wearing those glasses. She got a tattoo on her right arm.
I wanted, because I wanted to test it, JD. I just wanted to test to see how hard it would be to get off. Because sometimes I go to work and then when I get home, the print's done, but it cools back down automatically when the print's done. It doesn't just stay heated.
You like,
So I
you
kinda
like
wanted
that
to
one there,
test
do
it.
you?
I like it so far. I mean, just a little bit I've played with it. It seemed to work really
Oh,
well.
I like that one.
Sean
too.
said he prefers glass beds too. So I don't know.
I like glass beds. Don't get
Look
me
at-
wrong,
she's
but I
got
like
a-
magnetic.
He's got a sash on and he's got a sash on.
And so does the
Well,
other
he-
girl, and so does the other girl, right
Right here,
in front
yeah.
of her.
And the blue dress too. She has one on.
But she's got it all going on right there.
That girl is very high maintenance. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Well, considering we're only looking, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
There's the one.
Let somebody else deal with it. Exactly, Curtis.
I'm only here to look. I don't care.
That's buffering really bad.
I don't know what the buffer is all
Well,
about.
technically, you older guys got a better opportunity with her than like I would because you guys are all sitting on that big retirement money, right? So,
Not me.
Never heard of, I never heard of big retirement money.
like I'm sure
Well,
Steve
we-
can swing a
hey,
19-year-old.
Justin, we'd put out the word that you're the stickly money. You know, you've got all that big trust fund behind you.
Look, I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure Steve could swing a 19-year-old. I mean, he's got the money.
I can't
No.
get mine for another 15 years.
Because you know what it's called? You could swing it, but the money would be gone by the wife.
Right.
Hence the reason why I'm single, Steve. I get that money in 15 years. That's my money. My money.
Oh, okay, David. I just saw your comment.
That was one thing is when I did get divorced, I was married for less than 5 years. And
Yeah.
therefore, in state of California, the time for payout is nothing and you're not entitled to any type of pension. If it had been over 5 years, yes, then it is.
Wow. Here it's what, 6 months? If you're married for 6 months, you're entitled to
And,
everything.
and if you're married over 5 years and your ex and you're paying spousal support and she never get married, you pay till for infinity. But if it's less than
Yeah.
5 years, it's only half the amount it's only the amount that you were married for.
Well, see, in some states too, it's actually, I've seen where some states actually have it to where whatever you owned before you were married doesn't get put into that category of you get
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah, well, after 6 months, you're entitled to half.
So if like you owned your house and it was paid off and then you got married, in some states they don't include that. Like you're not entitled to that house.
Well,
because it was
if
bought
the
and
house
purchased.
is if the house is in your name, doesn't matter which state you're in.
Well, what I'm saying though is like if you have it bought and purchased and all that beforehand, it's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
automatically taken out.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about that over here. You get half of it. You're entitled to half.
Even if you owned it outright before you were married?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, what is she entitled to if it was owned by you, not when you were together?
Doesn't matter.
I will see you
Half
guys
a
later. I'm
half.
about to go and go.
Hey,
Half and half. See you,
I'll
man.
see you guys
See you in
later.
about
My
an hour.
stream Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, if you can make it.
9 p.m. Eastern time. Yep.
Tim, you got your link.
And just
Yep.
Hey,
JD left early so that he could make sure he made it there.
Well, that's
Adrian,
in an hour, isn't it?
why are you all washed out? I mean, it's like your white balance is
camera,
way
yeah.
off.
It's the camera plus I got my windows open right here, so I got all that light coming in. Maybe that's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it is. Yeah.
But tonight, it's gonna be dark by the time my stream gonna be on, so I'm gonna
Hey,
have
Adrian,
the light gonna be
Adrian,
adjusted. Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
Adrian, just put your hand over the camera until it goes dark and then take your hand back again.
You got a long lifeline.
There you go.
That's
Much
better.
better.
That's better. That's in an hour, isn't it, Adrian? You're going live in an
Yeah.
hour?
No,
Oh, God,
Tim,
you
5
asked me.
hours.
And an hour and
hours,
5
Tim.
minutes.
In an hour.
Hour.
Yes, in an hour, Tim. It's 8 o'clock
Okay.
here.
It's
now.
8 o'clock. He's going on 9 o'clock. Unless,
Okay.
Adrian, are you trying to throw him off so he doesn't show up or what?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Tim just asked me the silliest question, you know?
Damn.
So I have to throw him off to put him on his game.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tim, I need you to do me a favor. We might have some new ladies on my stream, so I need you to behave, okay?
Exactly, Tim.
You have
Behave.
to
No
remove that
drooling.
sign. You're gonna have to remove that sign behind you, the big finger.
Oh, not that.
You could just
drastic.
turn his camera a little bit.
Just turn the
Yeah.
camera. Take the finger off the screen.
We'll be sharing some photos.
Yeah.
More
There you go.
like it. There you go.
Curtis has been pulling up some photos of Tim in action. So
And hey, Tim, bro, you need to do me a favor. You need to go and put that condom on that big old dick you have behind you.
Anything else, sir?
Because I don't want you to offend the ladies. You know what I mean? I don't want to be reported to YouTube jail and go to YouTube jail. Stroke it, stroke it. There you go. Hey, both hands. If you do it both hands, it'll be better. Both hands.
You're ignorant. And you're talking about me.
Hey,
I love
Adrian,
everything.
were you on there? Were you on there the day when he was stroking it and he had his hand around behind it and he had a bottle of whipped cream, you know, in the can and he shot
Oh
it?
God.
I
Oh
mean, I
God.
try not to watch that because that disturbs him, but I didn't catch it now.
Yeah. He got a lot of likes on that.
I bet he did.
Tim, there's the old adage, there's the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I
Adrian's
thought-
telling us
Exactly.
to be polite, and then
Exactly.
no holds barred.
Hey,
Mhm.
Paul,
Yeah.
Paul, if he would have got squirted in the face, a million likes, just like that, a million views.
Yep. Yep.
See, he's talking about me, Steve. And you know, it's unreal. Asking me to be respectful. Mhm. Yeah, okay.
I'll make sure he
Hey,
stays
Paul,
in line, Adrian.
Hey, Paul, if you would have took it in the face,
there
a
you
million
go.
likes, just like that, million views.
I hope
Yep.
I hope you get your internet fixed because you're buffering all over the place now.
Yeah, you are.
I don't
There you
know
are.
what the hell is going on. I know.
Look,
You
his
were
mouth's
on-
When
wide
you
open.
froze there.
When you were on before, it was smooth as could be.
Well, and I don't know what you're using for a microphone. You usually sound better. We hear a lot of room echo.
Just turn off that midget porn off of the other TV and you'll probably be
All right.
Are you using the microphone off the computer?
Adrian says to you, Tim, yeah, I'll see you in 5 hours.
I'll bet you
I'm
are.
actually using this one.
He said 5 hours. That is messed
Well,
up.
Lynn says, Paul,
Talk directly into it so we know that.
Murray, did you see what Lynn put in the chat?
Scratch the mic.
Hello.
Yep, it's
Hello.
working.
That's it.
God, don't swallow the mic.
Murray, did you see what Lynn put in the chat?
What does Lynn put in the chat?
Paul's one of the worst.
What?
You're messed up, man. You were messed up.
Lenny,
baby.
Lenny,
Go
Lenny.
ahead and go. I'll see you later.
All right. See you soon.
Okay.
Hey, check out the contestants now, Paul. Over on the Tiki. Check that out.
Whoop, whoop. What do you got it on the side over there or what?
Yeah, I got it on that monitor. I got 3 monitors. I got a selection. Boy, I'm telling you, this is like a smorgasbord over here. Then I got.
Is that the one you're talking about right there?
Better view.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See the big one with got the big sleeve right there?
Yeah. Yep. I like girls with tattoos.
You do?
Mm. Yeah.
That's a nice looking blonde right there too, Tim.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
their leg up in the step going like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of waiting.
Oh, Grace,
Yeah, yeah.
come on, baby. Come on. Give me here. Come on,
Looks like
baby.
they had a rainstorm go through there.
Yeah,
It was flooded.
they did.
What, earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, go back, Paul, and show them what it would look like. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was flooded.
bad.
It was flooded big time. Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit farther, I think.
Further back.
Yeah, because
No, go forward some more. I think you passed it. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I can see the haziness there.
But the sidewalk was completely covered in water, and the water was almost up to the bottom of the trucks. It was bad.
Wow, that's crazy.
Huh? Didn't pick up Carol?
Wow, look at that rain.
I wish they'd send it to here.
Oh, it gets worse.
Lynn
See,
said he wants,
look at the water's almost up the side of a sidewalk. And it gets worse. The
'Cause I-
sidewalk is actually flooded.
Yeah, because Lake Powell has actually shut down releasing water. So everything down south of the Glen.
Look at the sidewalk.
Yeah, I see it. The Glen
JD.
Canyon Dam, they're not letting water go down to Lake Mead. They actually stop water from going out, and they're bringing water in from other reservoirs into Powell. Wow, that's a lot of water.
JD.
That's just
I'll run a water hose to you. All right.
Bring it
Steve,
on.
Water.
They've talked about different things. They've actually talked about bringing a pipeline from the Mississippi, a pipeline from the Ohio Valley, a pipeline from the Great Lakes.
Oh yeah, that's up into the chairs now.
Yeah. Well, look at this tire.
Yep.
It's completely underwater.
Yep.
That was big time. Look at
I
that
mean,
truck coming
it's
from the
above,
other
it's
way.
above the rim. The rim.
Yep.
That white truck right there coming
So
from the
they have
other way.
they have a drainage problem is their issue.
Yep. That's what I
Yeah.
think it is too. There's something.
Small drains.
The drains are plugged or something.
Yeah.
Small drains can't hold the water or
We
can't
get that
disperse it.
around the first rain of the fall around here. When all the leaves start falling, people don't unclog the street drains.
Oh yeah, they get clogged up.
Yeah.
That's like
can't-
the river channel that we have over here, or the LA basin and everything like that. That's why you never go in the ocean for 2 weeks after the first major winter storm.
Yeah. It can't disperse the water fast enough.
See, there it stops. And people are walking in the water.
That's Florida.
Look at that police truck.
That's nothing of a storm for us.
That's nothing of a storm for over here either. You should see the storms we have. Ooh.
We don't start getting worried until a hurricane's over a cat. Like
Hey,
a cat.
Paul, are they still shooting off fireworks? Is that why the dogs are barking?
I don't think he's there.
Oh, okay.
He probably went up to Diane's house.
Only the sun's out now.
Is that one of your favorites there, Tim, right there?
She's pretty. She's very
Yeah, we
pretty.
don't really stress out about Cat 1 and 2 hurricanes, but when you get 3 or higher, that's when everybody gets a little concerned.
Well, the one that my cousin caught, he lives in Bradenton, and holy crap. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
it's more concerning when they get to a 3 or higher. You can pretty much withstand a 1 or 2,
Mhm.
no problem. You might get some poles down, some trees down, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's sustainable winds even if you're in a trailer, like a mobile home. But when you get the Cat 3 or higher, that's when you don't want to be in a mobile home.
Yeah.
That's why you build your homes out of block wall.
That's why I don't understand why they allow trailer parks and mobile homes in Florida. They should not allow it, period.
I know.
They should have to be, because all the houses that are built like our houses, all the new houses, all have to have cinder block walls.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid. I don't understand why they allow trailer parks. I think that's the dumbest freaking thing that they should have have a rule against that.
My son's in a trailer in Tennessee. He has a double wide. That's right, Russell. Well, I'm single. If it was a bigger drain, I would have had a girl by
I
now.
mean, honestly, if I was in the Midwest, I would actually invest in building my house underground and just having a garage up on the top. Why not?
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. Build your house underground, just have you a little 2-car garage on the top where you can park your cars at.
They got some houses over here that's built underground.
I mean, people build basements. Why not just put your whole damn house underground?
Mhm.
Like I said, you put a 2-car garage and a little driveway up on top for your cars. And if that's the worst thing that gets damaged, you're good. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
it's that big of a thing.
They
You don't
built a
lose
couple
your-
of homes like that over in Utah, Justin, to where they built them into the ground. And they've got, they're south facing. And then they've got it set in with some air recycling units on them.
Uh-huh.
And what they do is they, a guy had built this, and this is going back, I mean, quite a long time ago. He dug up when they were digging for the home to be put in. He put 5-inch PVC conduits
Uh-huh.
and zigzagged it all underneath the property. Then they backfilled it in. Well, they put gravel all around it, then backfilled it in with earth and everything. And then those tubes came over near an old oak tree, it looked like, and came up there. And then what those tubes did is one came in at each of the 4 corners of the home. And what it is they have like a whole house ventilation fan system, but it's not like those real loud, noisy ones. It's a real slow moving fan. So what it did is it's just pulling from the attic and exhausting out. So it brings the air in off those tubes by the tree, goes under the ground. The air is cooled naturally and then comes up in the house in the middle of the summertime.
Think about it too. If you have a house underground, you don't need air conditioning or anything because you're going to pretty much have a 70-degree,
Well, part of it,
70 degrees year round.
Part of it was above ground. One half of it was below and the other half was above, and they had floor to ceiling windows.
See, I'd put the whole thing underground because you would have a nice, comfortable 70 degrees in your house year round without having to use any kind of. You would need a little bit of air circulation.
I'll see if I can't find the link for this hotel and a home in Vegas that they did that. The whole entire place is underground. So what's the weather like, Curtis?
Rain.
Still?
Yeah.
We
Not
had
like
sun-
that.
we
Not
had
like
s-
that.
We had sunshine today.
Just watch.
My son called me up. They're going to a birthday party. The guy was his best man for their wedding to their daughter's birthday party there and over in Riverside. It's supposed to be 100 degrees there today.
Oh, Vader and Gracie.
Aubrey's in here and
Oh.
she said, "Your dogs are so cute, Hodges."
She won't sit still because I took her down to go pee and she got to the bottom step. They set off more fireworks.
You want to say hi? She said, "Your dogs are so cute, Hodges."
And look at there, it's
yeah.
it's Justin's daughter is waving.
Yeah, you see a waiver. and
She
see
goes,
how-
"Oh my God, look at the doggies. They're so cute."
That's all wrapped in a blanket.
Well, did you tell her why they were all wrapped up in the blanket? Some idiot next door is shooting off fireworks, scaring the dogs.
Well, I'm not bothering Vader though.
But the beagle is shaking.
Yep. Up, you hear that?
Yep.
Every once in a while, it keeps shutting them off.
Those poor dogs.
It's okay. So it's not angry.
It's not like they're-
Needs some sedatives for the dog.
well, it's not like they're setting them off, get it over with. They're doing it about once every 15, 20 minutes or half an hour.
I'd go over there and say something.
Poor
Like,
dogs.
y'all
Yeah,
cool
I
with
would
it?
have.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I would have.
Well, he lives in Canada. They don't do 4th of July.
I go over and drop a tree in the middle of their fucking property, see what happens.
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
Or just start the chainsaw up and just stand over there and just rev it up to its highest.
Yeah.
The little thing just looked like the train. That's why I thought it was a train.
No, I was redoing mommy's name tag for her desk at work. Mhm.
I'm gonna think what one of my tacos in there.
So Justin, what's the print time on that panel?
I think it's 12 hours.
How much?
12.
Oh my Lord.
But see, well, like I said, what it does is it's her name, and then it curves up like this, and then puts the name sideways like this. So she can.
So it's building it up, and the name is facing you.
Yeah, right. And then the name will curve out and face straight as it's building up.
So it'll be 3-dimensional coming after.
Right. So it's pretty thick. So.
Oh yeah.
It was about half the size, but I made it bigger because I wanted to make it for her desk so she could put it on her desk at work, like a little nameplate thing.
I hope you put a full spool before you started on.
Oh yeah, that's a huge spool. It's
It'll take you
massive.
10 minutes to go down to Walmart and buy a name tag.
Tim, what's the point of having a 3D printer if I'm not going to use it?
Hey man, I got anxiety issues, so why do you think I bought it? Then I don't have to buy the crap.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off. I got a couple things I gotta do real quick.
Okay, Curtis.
All right, Curtis.
Good to
See y'all
see you,
later.
sir. You take care.
Always, you too, Steve.
And
ya.
be safe on the road.
Oh, my hostess is back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a massive roll. It's not even going to use half of that.
No. You
Plus, I
got
have
a
a
1
whole-
kg, right?
Too bad I didn't live closer. I'd wait till it got off, just like when it said, when it got to 80%, wait till it got 90%, and then go over there and go click, turn off his power.
Oh.
And then I have this. It's not even open. It's a black roll.
Yeah, good. What's the name on it, Justin? Who makes it?
This is the Overture.
Overture. Yeah, they're good. Yep.
And then I have this roll of TPU, and then I also have another roll of TPU coming Tuesday.
Now, do you have Ziploc bags or anything like that? If you use a roll, put it in a Ziploc bag. Take all the air out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some because I've already planned on that, but I left it in the box, so it's nice.
Keep the moistures out of them. Or I heard, you know what I heard people are doing too. You've heard about
Vacuum seal.
for dry cabinets that they caught, for
Mhm.
camera equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I saw a guy.
Yep.
I saw a guy online, and the cabinet is just filled with the reels in the inside, which.
Yep.
He lives in like where Justin is and down south there, so high humidity, and this way it
Yep.
just keeps the filament dry.
Yeah, it
Well, they
keeps it
actually-
above his machines. Keeps it
Well, they
above
actually
it.
sell filament dryers that you can buy that keep them sealed up. It's like a plastic filament sealer.
Yeah, and you keep it above your 3D printer, and it can feed it while it's still in there. Yeah.
Right. Plus, it can dry the filament if it has any moisture issues. You can put it in there and it will dry it.
That's
But
right.
you know, it's funny you're talking about filament. Wow, how is it absorbing moisture?
Honestly, if AZ's in the chat, maybe I don't know if Tim knows, but exactly how it does it. But AZ might be able to.
I don't know how it does.
AZ still here?
I don't see him here.
Steve had a question. He's watching, but he's not always in the chat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because
Steve
he's
has a
al-
question for you if you're here.
He's always working.
Or even David might be able to answer. David Preston seems to be pretty knowledgeable.
I'm not
too.
really sure how, but it's plastic, so anything like it contracts, I guess.
Oh,
I'm
heat, I can understand the heat, but the moisture when it's plastic, seems,
Yeah,
David is in there.
Yeah,
Dave's in there.
he's always there. He just he
He
won't
says
talk.
you should be okay with PLA, other ones that you should be worried about.
Okay, now
Yeah.
how do they absorb moisture, AZ? Do you know exactly how they do that?
How are you, David? Good
Steve was
afternoon to you.
curious.
yeah. I don't.
If you're ever looking for AZ, he's always listening because he's at his computer working. You just have to say, "Hey, AZ," and then he'll pop back in the chat because he's usually working,
Yeah.
just listening to us. So
Yeah. I know if you leave it out and you don't use it after a while, you can it gets really brittle. You can just go click. And I lost a lot like that.
I could see that because the elements of just the air and chemicals in our air.
Right.
well, eventually, I'm going to give me a little tiny vacuum seal or something, a little small, little compact one.
Yeah, vacuum seal.
I'll just
Yep.
vacuum seal.
Yep.
AZ
I
said,
want to
"Good
get a
afternoon."
couple of 2K,
Yeah.
2K.
Yeah, he was
B-rolls.
down over at the hotel right over by me here, and because he didn't know I lived right over here at Dana Point about a month or two ago, he was down there, and I'm going, you got to be kidding me! He
Yeah,
was
he
about,
was like-
about a mile from my house.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. But I was actually looking at a deal on Amazon the other day. I don't know what brand it was, but I was just kind of browsing Amazon. Sarah found a deal for 6 2K rolls of PLA. It was $60, $69, and you got 6 different colors.
Good
But
deal.
I'm not sure what brand it was though, because she was the one that was looking at it. Because she wants some like girly filament, so I can make her some different stuff.
Yeah,
Some
like
of our
rainbow
friends that-
filament.
Yeah, some of our friends at work wanted me to make them like some wall art for their offices and stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
she was looking at some different like girly type filament.
Well, you can make her like pencil holders and
Well, that's what I'm
organizers.
saying. One of them wanted like a butterfly to put on their wall and some other
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah. They're good for that.
And then 2 of the neighborhood kids was asking my daughter how much it would be to make them something. I was like, oh my God, fucking everybody and their mom wants something now. I should
You
just
live in
tell
a residential
people,
area.
honestly, I should just tell people you buy the roll of filament and I'll make it for you. And then I just keep the excess with filament.
Oh, damn.
Good way to get free filament, right? Because what's $15-20 for a little cheapy roll of filament, right?
Yeah.
To make
yeah.
them something. And
Then
then you
they'll
just
turn
make
back
what
to
they
you and
want.
say, screw that, I'll go to Walmart.
I'm saying that you can get a good decent roll of filament for $20 on Amazon. If they
Yeah.
want something nice to put on their wall or something, that's not a bad deal. You buy the $20 roll, I'll make it for you.
I wish I could get them deals over here, man. I'm telling you.
You there?
There you go. He just
Hydro-
answered you, Steve.
Yeah, I
There
see
you
it.
go. See, I never knew any of that. I don't
Yeah,
know
thanks, David.
how they did it.
I don't know anything about the printers except for what
Yeah.
I've heard people talking about online.
Like
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh, it's going to be stressful." There's been some stressful things here and there, but I've enjoyed actually working on it, and because putting all the new parts on it and everything, and yeah, it was kind of once you're starting to put the upgraded parts on it, though, it gets easier and easier.
Yeah,
But-
I wouldn't think carbon fiber would.
But there is one thing about printing. Well, for me, it's a stress relief. You know what I mean? Anything with technology is like a stress relief for me.
Well, like I said, once I started adding better parts on it, though, it's been kind of being easier and easier. Once you
Mhm.
start putting a little bit more like the aftermarket type parts on it, the more upgraded
Yeah.
stuff.
That's like Ken Dono with all the machines he has and with everything that he's printing for all the stuff for the drones that they're making, with his company.
Yeah,
He's
but in
got
all
a farm.
reality, though, see,
Got a
it's the
farm.
difference between doing it as a business, like a big business like that, because you're not really enjoying it, right? Because you're just setting your printers to print stuff and When
That's
you're doing
right.
it at home and you just got one or two printers and you're just doing it to play with them.
Well, that's how he started.
It's
That's what
fun though.
he started it. I know he started at his house before they moved it off, and now they're in, like like you say, it's turned it into production line business. It's like he's got the General Motors of making drone brackets and holders for cameras and everything else.
Like, would I enjoy making a few things here and there for people? Yeah, but I don't like turning my hobbies into a business.
Right.
Because then it becomes a job more than a fun side hobby that gets you away from the mundane everyday thing,
Well,
Yeah,
Ken used to have it in his he used to have it in his studio behind him. Remember that, Steve?
Mhm.
He had one or two behind him.
Yeah. David's saying, yeah, I know it's not 100% carbon fiber because it wouldn't melt if it's carbon fiber.
No, it's not. No. It's not pure. It's not pure carbon fiber. It's always usually, well, they do have PLA carbon fiber, but PETG usually.
Yeah, see, AZ's got this printer, Steve, that's got a conveyor belt, and you can add, like, you can set a print and just put a bucket below it, and it will sit there and print the same thing over and over and just drop
It's
it
a
into a
CR.
bucket.
It's a
Right.
CR30.
Right.
CR30.
It's super nice. Like, it's made for doing production work. If you're trying to print like 30, if you need like 30 extension legs for a particular type drone, you can just set it to go and it will just produce them out.
I can set it like this on my wall, Steve, and just put a bucket underneath.
Mhm.
I can put it like back up there on the wall and just put a bucket underneath. You can do long swords and everything at one go. It's pretty cool. That's why I wanted it.
And everybody's been a big help, like Tim and Mike, and AZ's been a huge help. So I appreciate everybody helping me out.
David, how many printers do you have?
Shit, he has heaps.
Oh, his
How many
printer,
do you
conveyor printer is still in the box, along with the laser.
Yeah.
And Steve, I can actually get a laser head for the printer I have. They actually
you
make
can.
a laser head for it.
Yeah, you can a separate. You can
Right.
have an attachment.
Yeah.
AZ's the guru. With
So you're
Night
talking
Train
about
Light,
a laser
doing-
head for able to laser scribe?
Right.
Okay.
Do laser engraving, like kind of like Brad does with the cork
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
If you look where his bed is in back, where that heat sink is, right there on to the left to the power, there should be another attachment on it
Mhm.
that you can have the separate. It's pretty cool. It's an upgrade, but
You should see the big printer AZ just built. AZ, if you got those pictures, pop those links in the chat.
I
Man,
know
that was-
a guy that I follow, I've been following because of his photography for years and stuff like that, but he's turned it on. But Jay Malone, they actually bought this huge freaking laser plotter, for going in
yeah.
engraving and stuff like that. The thing
Yeah.
is massive. They barely got it in the door. In fact, they had to take it apart in pieces in order to get it in the door to their warehouse.
yeah, holy crap.
Well,
Holy
see, you
crap.
can
That's
buy-
like,
Oh, go ahead. Tim.
6.
No, I
Wow.
was- I was gonna say, Printing Nerd on YouTube. He has a big ass printer. I mean, big ass printer, and he does these big ass prints. It's unreal.
You mean for plotting printing? For
Yeah,
Three-
he does everything on it. He does everything on it. Like, it's crazy.
are you talking about graphical printing or 3D printing?
3D
Oh, okay.
printing. And you can get some programs that you can do graphical printing. They're pretty amazing. People actually do the 3D maps of their like hometown or something. Oh man. Sorry, Justin. Good.
Oh, I was going to say, because you can spend more money and get nicer printers that don't take as much tweaking and maintenance. But for a printer like the one I have, what is the Enders 3 brand new is what, $189?
Pretty much start.
I think it's around
starting-
210 for this.
Holy
the basic
crap.
model.
How big is the plotter on that thing?
Did you see the Voron? Is that the,
one,
Voron?
the one,
he showed
yeah,
you?
he posted the link. I just popped it up.
Yeah.
That thing is
Beautiful.
extensively Very advanced printer right there. He's put a
He
lot of
has a
time.
Pi 4. He has a Pi 4 connected to it, Steve. Oh man, networked out the ass. Hey Ron, welcome back.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off for a little bit.
Alrighty,
We got
take care.
Oh, I
we
come
got
on.
Adrian.
Oh, see, just because Ron came on, you're leaving. Okay.
I've defended Ron all day. I've never said-
Boom. I hear you.
Oh my god. Whoa. He's a roboto.
350 by 350. Oh my gosh, I burned all the LEDs accidentally by high voltage. Ordered more to replace them.
Yeah, he changed it. He didn't think it was. Yeah. See, that's a 350. My big one over here is 300
That's
by 300 by 400.
This is 350 by 350.
It's a big ass printer. I like that one though. I mean, I can do pretty damn big
Justin
prints on.
What's Justin printing?
Nameplate so he can remember his wife's name.
Ah,
No, he's printing it for his wife's desk at work. Name tag.
That's wild, David. That's a big ass printer, that's for sure.
shit.
I'm gonna have to get going too. I gotta go to the IGA, get my taco mix and
Okay, Tim.
hamburger and tomatoes.
Oh, okay. Well, what time should I be over?
Yeah, right. It'll only take 28 hours to get here,
Tim's-
Steve. Don't worry.
Tim's gonna have the first ever YouTube virtual taco party.
Oh man.
No. LA to there, 14 hours.
14. Yeah, okay.
But well, to land at a major airport. How far are you from Sydney?
Oh, Sydney about I don't know, about a 4-hour flight. 4-hour flight.
What's the closest airport to you?
B&E. Brisbane. B&E.
Oh, Brisbane.
BNE. Yep. BNE. That's about probably 45 minutes from Matt's place. Not even.
You
45
see
minutes.
what he's diverting you to Matt's place. He didn't say 45 minutes to my place.
Well, from Brisbane Airport, it's 2 hours to my place. Drive.
719H2 back on station.
Okay, M130, we're coming back in for a landing. Thank you. All right.
So
All right, Joe, I'm getting out of here.
all right, we'll see you, Tim.
All right.
Take care,
See ya.
Tim. Bye-bye.
Take care.
So Ron, are you driving?
I am. I'm an ambulance driver.
Wow, I thought maybe you were sitting on the other side.
No, you had to make him use his real skills today.
Ah,
I'm right here at the steering wheel.
yeah.
Yeah, he lets me drive every once in a while. Like, okay, Ron, you can drive now.
That sounds like what is it? Hawaii 5-0 when he lets Danny drive or what?
Yeah.
Oh, JD. Nah. Jealousy. AZ buys lots of drones and printers to compensate for his teeny voice.
What's he say?
JD was saying that to David.
Oh,
AZ drone dude. That's it. Drop the phone on the floor.
I will see if I know how to back this thing, man. This thing's a beast. Ford 550 chassis.
Well, Paul, what do you think, buddy? You're on mute.
You're on mute, Paul.
Yeah, it's getting to be kind of late there, Paul. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might call it. Steve, you don't mind if we call it, do you?
No, not at all.
Ron, thanks for being here, buddy. We'll see. Maybe you in the morning. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting off at 8. So that'd be, I forget what.
That'd be
6 o'clock.
2 hours. So that'd be 10 our time.
Well, I'm backing this beast in.
Yeah. Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. AZ, thank you. Everybody go over to Adrian's channel at, it said 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, another 30 minutes.
Another 30 minutes, so you got time to use the potty and get ready and go over and see Adrian, Mateo. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.